evening and welcome to the Mecca of Northwest Ohio facilities, and at least the ones that we travel to. It's the girls district round tonight from Defiance High School as we get ready for Division IV basketball, a doubleheader this evening. Game one will be number 1 seed Crestview at 22-2, battling 13-11 Stryker. Kind of the Cinderella team of the four, because the other game tonight is a 2-3 seed matchup between number 2 seed Ayersville at 22-2 and number 3 seed Montpelier at 17-6. Normally, I'd say this is just me here welcoming everybody in, but or we would have Suzanne Hollabaugh. Suzanne, though, had to attend to a funeral over in Northeast Ohio, so we're thinking of her and that connection tonight. But we have a heck of a pinch hitter tonight. If we can maybe beware, Eden, we might be yanking her away and into the world of broadcast radio. It's Eden girls basketball coach Caela Walker. Hi, Caela. Thanks for being with us tonight.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Let's talk about this thing. And you're familiar, I know for sure, with 3 of the opponents, and I would even venture to say the 4th as well, having followed Northwest Ohio basketball and seeing what Crestview has done. So let's focus on this first game, because you have really a David-Goliath type matchup tonight. Crestview, a lot of people feel this is their district to lose because they've been the team that's left this district the last 3 years, or the last 2 years, and tried to make it 3 straight years. Have a whale of a team once again. They are the co-champs in the Northwest Conference, and they feature a couple of the real good players in our entire district. Mark Gregory's daughter, Callie Gregory, and also Maya Etzler. It's a great inside-outside, and boy, they are capable, aren't they, of doing so many things on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, I think Stryker's gonna have to really pay attention to where Gregory's at and Garden Etzler on the inside, and be ready to handle their pressure. I look for them to pressure them early and want to get out and run a little bit. You saw Stryker a couple of different times this year. What are those challenges they face when they see all that wave of pressure? So what are you, as a coach, if you're Connor Roofer tonight, what are you most concerned with about the way that they're going to see the pressure coming from Crestview? Yeah, just telling her girls, stay calm. Stryker does a great job under pressure. I feel like they always stay composed and they find a way to get things done. They've got tough kids, so I think just the message is just play Stryker basketball, and they're going to get theirs when they can get them and get stops on the other end. What is Stryker basketball? You played against them all 4 years. You now coached against them. So you combine the two, and it's over a decade of seeing Stryker basketball, whether it was Steve Brown or Connor Roofer. What is Stryker basketball? What do they bring to the table in their own right tonight? I mean, they're tough. They're physical. They're scrappy, and they're confident. They work hard on both ends of the floor. They can shoot it. They win the 50-50 balls. They work really well together as a team on the half-court set, and also, in the open court. I know they've got some kids that can run the floor and get the ball inside, but they can also knock down shots from the outside. So they're just aggressive, and they're gonna bring it. Game one tonight, Crestview and Stryker. We're going to step aside, take a break. Our Brian Ford Lincoln conversation with the two head coaches coming up next. Mark Gregory of Crestview, Connor Roofer from Stryker will join us here on the pregame show on B-Rock Sports.
Tournament time brings out the best in all of us. Responding to pressure, answering the challenge, and rising to our highest levels. That's also what a good education can do, and that's why you need Northwest State Community College. Whether you're looking for job skills training with industry credentials, a 2-year degree, or even a transfer pathway to a 4-year school, we can help. We also have lots of scholarship opportunities available. The clock is ticking. It's time to make your move. Visit northweststate.edu or call 419-267-1320 today.
Hi, this is Paul Rorick Jr. with the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio, inviting you to our annual open house Monday, March 4th through Saturday, March 9th. We are offering 15 to 35% off during our open house. Visit the largest indoor showroom in the tri-state area or visit us online at facklermonument.com. Stop by our open house March 4th through March 9th in downtown Montpelier, Ohio. You will receive a free pair of vases with every double memorial purchase, plus 15 to 35% off. The Fackler Monument Company, serving families for over 100 years.
Just 3 words tell you everything you need to know. They tell you why we employ more than 2,000 workers at our factory in Virginia Beach, and why over 10,000 local steel dealers are putting battery power in the hands of Americans. Not everyone can say that, but we can. Made in America. Real steel. Find yours.
See Black Swamp Equipment in Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance.
Good luck and go Panthers from everyone associated with the Stryker Athletic Boosters. The Stryker Athletic Boosters is always proud to be a part of Stryker Athletics, and they want to salute the hard work of all the athletes that are competing this season. If you'd like to be a member of the Stryker Athletic Boosters, contact a coach or a booster member. Good luck and go Panthers from everyone associated with the Stryker Athletic Boosters.
As we roll on with the pregame show, time now for our conversation with the coach, and we are talking with Stryker head coach Connor Rufer. And Connor, congratulations on a couple of wins at the sectional. You did it the hard way, both on the road. What were some of your takeaways from the wins over Pettisville and Hilltop?
Yeah, just kind of exactly what you said right there. You know, I think it prepared us a lot going into Defiance, just from, you know, the standpoint of we had to go play 2 away games and not at a neutral site, but on the other team's home floor, and coming out with those wins, you know, gave us some confidence and, you know, prepared us going into Defiance now too. And, you know, the first game, the Pettisville game, we came down from a 13-point deficit, so that just gave our girls more confidence that, you know, like, we can do hard things and push through even if we are down. It's not over. And then going into that Hilltop game, I thought we just did a better job of, you know, keeping control and tempo over those 4 quarters instead of just, you know, one half.
Talk to me, Connor, about the defensive effort you got from the girls over the 2 games. Seems like defense was really outstanding over the course of the 2.
Yeah, and that's always been our mindset the whole season here is defense first, and that's kind of our same mindset going into Defiance here and playing Crestview, and that's just been, you know, our go-to. And, you know, we're not a team maybe full of, like, all-star basketball players where we have a 25-point score or anything like that, and I think the girls have bought into that, you know, but playing team defense, that can still get us places.
You mentioned the word confidence, Connor, a couple of times. How big of a deal, for those that don't really understand, how big of a deal is it when you've got kids, 16, 17, 18-year-old kids that suddenly have confidence? I mean, it makes a big deal, doesn't it?
Yeah, it just brings more energy. You know, they play more fluidly and play together better as a team, and especially for us, we have 3 seniors, no juniors, and then sophomores and freshmen. So, you know, I think just the experience going from game 1 to where we're at now, like, their confidence has grown, and that's just huge, especially going into a place, you know, in districts, playing in Defiance Gym, like a bigger atmosphere, a louder atmosphere. It's just, you know, that's just a huge part of it.
All right, so your opponent, top seed in the district in Crestview. Tell me what you know about them.
I mean, they're extremely athletic, quick, and move the ball well. They're lengthy. You know, they just do a lot of great things, and they play together really well. So, you know, it's going to be a battle over there, and, you know, they're the number 1 seed for a reason. They're a good basketball team. So, you know, just buying to the fact that, you know, they're the number 1 seed, but, you know, we're still in districts too, whether, you know, we're the 1 or seed or 8 seed. We deserve to be there just as much as they do, and just, you know, keep reminding our girls that as well.
Connor, tempo-wise, I think Crestview is probably going to want to push the tempo a little bit. What would you kind of like to see unfold in this one?
Yeah, that's the big thing we've been talking to our girls about is slowing them down and, like, us setting the pace of the game, us not playing catch-up, you know, trying to catch up back up to them speed-wise, but us just trying to control the tempo of that and just slowing them down when they're trying to push the ball up the floor.
And I would assume maximizing possessions, especially offensively, making sure that we get the shot that we want to get, going to be vital in this one.
Yeah, you know, I think shooters have to have our feet set. You know, we can't give up wide open looks, but limiting our turnovers is going to be a big piece of it too.
All right, how important is it to get off to a good start in a game like this?
And I think getting off to a great start would be, you know, ideal situation here. And I think that Pettisville game, though, even if we've talked to the girls, you know, even if we get down right away or something, that Pettisville game has given us confidence that, you know, we can come back from deficits too. But, you know, the mindset, I'm more worried about us going out with confidence and playing hard. And, you know, whatever happens from there, like, we can bounce back from. Or if, you know, we end up with a lead at the beginning, just keeping control of that and not letting that go either.
It's our conversation with the coach, talking with Stryker head coach Connor Rufer. Connor, always enjoy the conversation. Appreciate the time. Best of luck in this one.
Thanks.
Stay with us. More in the pregame when we come back.
Hi, this is Paul Roehrig Jr. with the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio, inviting you to our annual open house Monday, March 4th through Saturday, March 9th. Fackler Monument Company has been owned by the Roehrig family for 3 generations, and we are now celebrating 100 years of service. Pre-plan your memorial and make it easier on your loved ones. We are offering 15 to 35% off during our open house. We will help you create a handcrafted memorial that reflects your style while keeping your budget in mind. Stop by our open house March 4th through March 9th in downtown Montpelier, Ohio. As our way of saying thank you for your business, you will receive a free pair of vases with every double memorial purchase, plus 15 to 35% off. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to noon. Visit the largest indoor showroom in the tri-state area or visit us online at facklermonument.com. Quality that will last for generations. The Fackler Monument Company, serving families for over 100 years.
The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. See Danielle Van Atta of Danielle Van Atta Agency today. She can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Phone Danielle Van Atta today at 419-636-0408.
Welcome back as we roll on with our pregame show. It's time now for our conversation with the coach, and we are talking with Crestview head coach Mark Gregory. And Mark, a couple of impressive wins for the girls in the sectional tournament to advance on to the district. Overall, were you happy with how the girls played in the 2 sectional games?
Absolutely. Yeah, I really like the way we played together as a team, and we played so unselfish in those games. And the nice thing is we got a lot of players that gave us something. And in that second game with Fayette, every single girl that played scored, and that was pretty special to me and to my group. And but I like the way we're connected right now as a group, and I'm excited to see where we go from here.
Mark, I know you want to be playing your best basketball of the year at this time of the year. So I guess the million-dollar question: do you feel you guys are playing your best of the year right now?
Yeah, I really do. I think again we've had a lot of tests throughout the season, and I think we've rose the occasion in most of those situations. But towards the end here, we really have seen other girls step up, and I just feel like we're doing a lot of good things well, and I think we're rebounding well. We're sharing the basketball. We got other girls stepping up and scoring, but defensively we've really, which is where we like to put our stamp on things, is defense. And again, I think that's the golden ticket. Is if you can stop your opponent and then score at the other end, that's going to get you a long way in tournament.
Mark, talk to me about some of the leaders on your team, some of the girls you lean on for some big things on a night-by-night basis.
Yeah, well, first off, we start off with our 2 senior leaders with Callie Gregory and Maya Etzler, and they've done a great job this year. I wouldn't say they're vocal leaders. They lead more by example, but I think they really have stepped outside of that shell and been more vocal. But it's just not natural for them. But I've been really happy with them. And then we've got our junior point guard, Ellie Klein, who's done a really nice job. And again, continuing to step up and learn how to be more of a leader vocally, because she's kind of a quiet person as well. And then Josie Quickie and Casey Gregory. Josie's a junior and Casey's a freshman. But Casey hasn't been afraid as a freshman to be vocal and be a leader as a freshman. And I've tried to explore that with her and tell her that it's okay. But Josie Quickie is one of those girls that night in and night out, she's playing against the other team's best offensive player. And she's been so good for us this year. And I was happy for her to get honorable mention, because she's not really a typical scorer for us, but she just does so many things for our team.
Mark, listening to you talk about that, sounds like you got some nice balance. Is that safe to say balance a good strength of this group?
Absolutely, yeah. Like I said, and I didn't mention Haley McCoy and Kendi Kreider, who are first 2 girls off our bench that come in and again just play their role. And I think that's been the biggest thing is we've got girls that are bought in to their role and they do it to the best of their ability. And I think that's why we've had the success we've had this year.
All right, so on to the district. You next face Stryker. What do you know about them?
Yeah, just the little bit that I've watched on film with them is they're a tough and gritty team, well coached, and I think they just play sound basketball. They spread the floor with their 5 out, and I think they're very patient on offense, and that's a really good thing to have, good quality to have in a team, and then they get after you defensively, and so it's definitely, I think, one of those games that I think could be a big challenge for us. But again, I think the biggest thing is just, it seems to me like they just play with a lot of heart.
Mark, tempo-wise, what would you kind of like to see unfold in this game? What do you think Stryker will try to do?
Well, as I just alluded to, I think they're going to try to be patient, and try to keep it a low scoring game. And for us, we would like to push tempo and get the ball up the floor, try to create some opportunities in the full court, maybe in the half court, and try to get some easy baskets on the other end. So we want to push tempo for sure. And but at the same time, if we have to get into a grinded out game, we're open to do that as well, and use our inside presence. But I also like the fact that we can go inside and go outside and make threes as well.
It's our conversation with the coach, talking with Crestview head coach Mark Gregory. Mark, appreciate your time here this morning. Best of luck in this one.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Stay with us. More to come on our pregame after this.
Fackler Monument Company starters for Stryker: Grace Freilich, Abby Oberlin, Laura Leip, Emma Falk, and Aubrey Clemens. For Crestview, Casey Gregory, Ellie Klein, Callie Gregory, Maya Etzler, and Josie Kowicki. Dave Gershutz, Max Smeltzer, and Chad Schimmel. Tri-State Vision Center officials working the district semifinal game. Maya Etzler with the tip, and it is controlled. This is Casey Gregory, the freshman, with it. She'll go to the right side of the floor now to Callie Gregory, the leading scorer at 20 a game. The back cut going high-low, and Callie Gregory lays it up and in for the game's first basket of the night. And here comes that 1-2-1-1 full-court pressure from Crestview. We'll talk about how to attack that if you're Stryker, if they stay in that particular pressure. Stryker's first possession. Emma Falk gives it off right side to Grace Freilich. Freilich dribble drive and kicks it over now to Laura Leip. Can Stryker handle, but not just the full court, but also in the half court? Launching a three, it's off target, no good, Emma Falk, and the rebound goes to the Crestview Knights. So how do you at 1-2-1-1, Caela?
I thought they did a nice job there up the sideline. I think there's some gaps there in the middle. If they can hit the middle girl and look opposite, I think they might get that to break down a little bit.
Ellie Klein, and they're not going to have very many answers for Maya Etzler. Klein from the perimeter into Maya Etzler down in the low square. It's 4-0 Crestview on the Andres O'Neill and Low scoreboard. Here's Oberlin up the far side now to Clemens. She dribbled right into a trap, picked up that dribble. Bounce pass comes middle of the floor. Oberlin over to the right side to Leip. Leip with a basketball back to Abby Oberlin. Opening minute gone by, 4-0 here on the Andres O'Neill and Low scoreboard. Left side wing to Grace Freilich. Freilich wanted a dribble drive. It was taken away by that size of Maya Etzler. She is 6'2" and a senior. In the lane, the leader by Clemens draws the foul. And Aubrey Clemens will shoot 2 free throws to try to get Stryker on the board. That foul will be Ellie Klein's first. Just going into some of those numbers, Callie Gregory 20 a game, Ellie Klein at 10 a game. Casey Gregory scores 9 a game, Maya Etzler 8 a game. The free throw rattles around and drops in for Clemens, and Stryker is on the board. And then the next scorer in the scheme of things is McCoy at 3 a game, and Kowicki getting 3 a game. Second one no good, the rebound to Etzler. Crestview, of course, the 2-time regionalist team, and a couple of years ago advanced all the way down to state. Stryker back to the districts yet again. On the right side, it is Kowicki. Kowicki skip pass over to Klein, down to Etzler. They double down on her, flip it back out to Klein. Klein attacks, uses that left hand. It's no good. Scramble for the rebound, won by Crestview. Kick out to a 3. Casey Gregory fills it up, and Crestview off and moving. They've hit 3 of their first 4 from the perimeter. What do you like out of their offensive set, Caela?
And that was nice inside out right there. I think they're doing a great job getting the ball inside, finding an open girl on the outside there.
Here's Leip. Double team coming. She throws it away for the first turnover. This is going to lead to a run out for Kowicki, although hustling back nicely was Stryker. Freilich changed the shot. Stryker then lost the handle on it and turning it over. Gregory, a step back three is good. Callie Gregory with 5 quick points, and it's 10-1. Crestview with the lead. Feels like they come at you in a blur, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it just quick. They're fast.
Long.
Stryker needs to settle in just a little bit. Just take a beat here.
Another turnover into the hands of Callie Gregory. Skip pass to a 3 for Casey Gregory. In and out, no good. Rebound putback is up and in for Maya Etzler, and that's going to call Stryker to take a timeout. 12-1, Crestview just underway. We'll be right back.
Willis Electric takes pride in doing electrical work for residential, commercial, and industrial settings. They're ready to complete any job you have, big or small, they do it all. Give Willis Electric a call at 428-3161 for your next electrical job. They'll do it fast and they'll do it right the first time. They're located 5 miles south of Stryker at the intersection of State Route 191 and US 6. Willis Electric takes pride in their service and also takes pride in supporting the Stryker Panthers. Good luck, Panthers. Are you in need of quality furniture and appliances? Look no further than Direct Link Appliance and Furniture. With Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid appliances, and now featuring Ashley Furniture and Jameson mattresses, you'll find everything you need for your home. Plus, their trained technicians provide service on all makes and models of appliances. With unbeatable prices and impeccable customer service, Direct Link Appliance and Furniture is your one-stop shop for all your home needs. Don't wait. Shop Direct Link Appliance and Furniture today.
Not quite 3 minutes in, 12-1 Crestview, and Connor Rufer had to take a timeout there. Her message in that huddle, Caela.
I think just settle in, girls. You know, we're fine. Play your basketball game. No, we're looking like we're
Don't be
rushing
afraid of the
bit.
moment, right?
Yes, embrace it. Settle in.
Inbounds comes to Clemens. She gets it back up the sideline. Power dribble into the front court and then picks it up right where Crestview wants them to, but does get rid of it to Falk. Falk gives it up now. Taylor Rethmel, who's in. Rethmel to the baseline. Spins, looking to get out of trouble. She's down on that low square. Hands to Oberlin. Oberlin at the elbow on the right side. 4:45 left in the quarter. 12-1 Crestview with the lead. They have missed only 3 here. They are 5 for their first 8 from the field. With a basketball, Clemens gives it up now to Falk. Falk top of the key, or actually just to the left of the top of the key, now to Freilich. Freilich in the lane. The runner on the way, too strong. That was just the second shot attempt for the Panthers. The board and outlet now. Callie Gregory to the left side to Klein, who fills up a 3. It's not just the Gregorys. They've got shooters that they can spot up all over the floor, Caela.
And they're doing a great job of finding them, too, and knocking them down.
Up ahead now, Emma Falk. It's 15-1 Crestview. They have hit 80-plus in both their tournament wins over North Central and Fayette to get here. Here's Rethmel. She'll fire a 3, too hard, and the rebound to Etzler. No subs yet, although one's waiting at the table. Going the other way. Klein, nobody turned her, but she missed the layup. Defensive rebound for Stryker to Grace Freilich. Stryker dodged a bullet there. Nobody slid over and helped. They were just kind of running alongside Ellie Klein. Top of the key now, Oberlin. She'll give it up to Rethmel. 3.5 mark of this first quarter. 15-1 Crestview on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Montpelier and Ayersville coming up. Wanted to go to the post, did Stryker, and a kicked ball. What do you see out of Crestview defensively as we see Kennedy Kreider come in for the first time?
They're just pushing them out, pushing them off the three-point line. I think they're doing a great job of that. They're long, and they got to find a way to get the ball inside.
Here's Rethmel, throws a skip pass to no man's land. It was intended for Falk, but it ends up in the Crestview bench, and that is the 4th giveaway for Stryker here in the opening quarter. Crestview also a team that does not beat themselves. 9 turnovers per game is what they average. Again, they won their 17th Northwest Conference championship. Co-champions this year, but still 22-2, and that was a good take by Casey Gregory, who is the 5'4" freshman, and will go to the line for 2. 9 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists per game.
Had a nice change of speed there to get to the cup.
Aubrey Clemens gets the foul. First free throw attempt is good by Casey Gregory. Those of you that are wondering, yes, they are sisters. Callie and Casey. And Casey, the last of the Gregory girls. It has been a talented run of Gregory girls coming through the Crestview system. 17-1 and a deflection and turnover forced again by Crestview. Out in front with it now is Callie Gregory. Hands it to Casey Gregory. Gregory guarded by Abby Oberlin. Stryker is man-to-man. Going right side on the wing to Klein. Klein out on top to Kreider. Kreider swings it left to Kulwicki. Kulwicki now to Ellie Klein in the lane with
nice
the
move.
layup. It's good.
Good move. Good finish.
19-1 Crestview. Here's Clemens. Still in the backcourt. Jump pass ahead. Threw it behind Freilich, and it's intercepted by Crestview. A jumper for three, in and out. No good on that far side by Casey Gregory. And it'll trickle out of bounds and go Crestview's way. Subbing in for Stryker, Reese Creighton, a 5'4 sophomore, in for the first time. 2.5 to play in the first. 19-1 Crestview. Here in game one. Casey Gregory getting instructions from her dad and head coach Mark Gregory. Between the circle dribble. Comes left side now to Klein. Klein out in front to Kreider. Kreider swings it around to Gregory. Now it is a catch and shoot by Callie Gregory. Off target, no good. Offensive rebound, though, for Kreider. Her turnaround is off target. Rebound for Stryker, which is just their third rebound of the quarter. Grabbed by Clemens. Clemens has had a nice freshman season for the Stryker Panthers.
Yeah, she does a good job for them. I'd like to see her look for herself a little bit more here.
Here's a runner by Oberlin, off target, no good. Offensive rebound and a foul going to go on Crestview. That board was grabbed by Oberlin, and the foul is going to be number 1 on Josie Kulwicki. So to the line goes Abby Oberlin for Stryker. Games across the area tonight in all divisions, girls district semis. Oberlin hits the free throw. Etzler back in for Crestview in place of Kulwicki over on our sister station, Q96.5. And if you missed it, it's going to be close to an 8 o'clock start time tonight. Division 2 at Miller City. Bryan and Toledo Rogers, 2 for 2 for Oberlin. That'll be a athletic Rogers team that they'll see, Bryan. 19-3, and this time handling Stryker pressure. Kennedy Kreider got over the top. Stryker down this much early, Caela. They probably have to be in a little bit of gamble mode here, don't they, to try to force some turnovers themselves?
Yeah, I think we got to pressure up a little bit more. Look to get some steals.
It's 21-3. Here is Oberlin. Tosses it out now to Freilich. Freilich on the right point. Freilich at the foul line. Now swings it around to Clemens. Clemens on the wing. Gives it up now to Creighton. Creighton hands to Oberlin. 1:10 to go in the quarter. 21-3 Crestview. Here's Creighton, or make it Freilich, I should say. Freilich at the foul line. Continues her dribble drive. Etzler, though, is that ultimate eraser and swats it out of bounds.
No, I like that. Stryker, they can get to the hoop. You know, one extra dribble there. Crestview's really pushing them out. I think if they just can turn the corner there, then get some good looks.
It's so nice, though, to have a Maya Etzler, isn't it, to have that rim protector?
Absolutely.
And we don't see a ton of that at our D4 level, or at least in our immediate area.
We do not.
Here's Reese Creighton for Stryker on the right side of the baseline. Gives it up now. Step back jumper. It was a long 2, no good by Clemens. Battle for the rebound. It's
good
a
hustle.
tie
Good
up.
hustle.
Who has it? Arrow stays with Stryker. You talked there about the hustle. That just to go and force a tie up by Stryker, right?
I mean, she went in there and got after that. Both teams, they got to have those 50-50 balls. That was a good job there by Stryker.
Here's the inbounds for Stryker to Freilich. On the wing now to Falk. Dribble drive on the baseline, turned away by Callie Gregory. Falk, the leading scorer. Step back jumper for 3. Got it.
Nice look.
First made basket of the night for Stryker. 21-6 against the full court pressure. Up ahead it goes. The layup and an and one for Haley McCoy, who just came in off the bench. A really good feed that time from Ellie Klein to get it to her.
Just got beat down the floor there. It kind of leaked out on the side there.
There goes Callie Gregory out to get a break. Casey Gregory is in. 23-6. McCoy to the foul line now. has 2 and now 3 as she finishes the conventional three-point play. It's a 24-6 Crestview lead. Third straight game that they have started sizzling out of the opening buzzer. Final 15 seconds of the quarter, a denial and foul on Casey Gregory. Foul will be the first on Casey Gregory. It's the third foul on Crestview in the quarter. 16 seconds for the Panthers. Here in the end of the first, Creighton gives it up to Oberlin.
Nice.
Over to the baseline.
Nice
Oberlin's runner is off target, no good. Rebound to Maya Etzler. And now it's Gregory. Casey Gregory, pull up 3 with 3. No, but a foul on Light coming out on her. And down on the play is Gregory on that box out, and she grabbed immediately for that right ankle. And you think about it for the kid tonight, obviously, but also long-term situation that you hope it's...
Yeah, you hate to see that.
Yeah, because you know Crestview has potentially a long road ahead of them. Gregory up and is gingerly trying to put weight on it. Is getting a little bit better, it looks like, Caela, with each step.
That's tough. I think she came down on her just right.
Yeah. And those ankle injuries, the way you roll them, it depends on where that sprain happens, too. Is it high? Is it low?
I think it depends on the shoes. Are you wearing high shoes? Are you wearing low shoes? High top, low top?
She's a little stronger with every step, and it's scary right away when it happens.
It is, for sure. It's good to see her walking, though.
All right. And they'll have to sub somebody in for her because she was the 3-point. No, it's after. It was on the screen out. Okay. So it was not shooting the 3. They do have to sub somebody in for her, but I was going to say shooting the free throws. Catch and shoot, no good. It was a 3 from Gregory, and that'll do it for the opening quarter. A quarter dominated by Crestview, 24-6. Knights over the Panthers after 1. Tournament basketball on the road to Dayton rolls on here on B-Rock Sports.
The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. See Danielle Van Atta of Danielle Van Atta Agency today. She can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Phone Danielle Van Atta today at 419-636-0408.
Painting in the winter is now a possibility with Clark & Kensington's low VOC, making the paint smell very low. And Clark & Kensington is also ultra durable, resists cracking, peeling, and flaking, and provides a mold and mildew resistant finish, and has the primer built right in. So now is the time to freshen up the inside of your home with Clark & Kensington paint from Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan. You'll find all you need at Donaldson's, from brushes and rollers to the best paint on the market. Clark & Kensington, Donaldson's Ace Hardware in Bryan. Ace, the helpful place.
Quick numbers out of a 24-6 quarter for Crestview. 9 of 17 from the field for the Knights, 3 of 7 from downtown. Only 8 shot attempts for Stryker, made 1. They had 6 turnovers to Crestview's none. And the rebounding situation, 8-5, the edge to Crestview. Crestview will start with the basketball. This is Callie Gregory crossing the timeline. Comes left side to Ellie Klein. On the wing now to Maya Etzler. She'll throw it on top to Kawicki. She'll swing it around to Klein. Inside it goes now to Etzler, who lost her footing, and then a reach and a jump ball forced. And a good job by Folk that time to get her hands in there cleanly, Caela, and force the turnover.
I'd like to see that being aggressive. That was an athletic play, though, there by Etzler.
It was. So now it's 24-6. How do you regroup if you're the Panthers right now, Caela?
Oh, we got to get some continuity on offense. We got to look to get to the basket, knock down some shots. But I think we got to pressure up defensively. We got to force them into some turnovers here.
Folk on the left point, gives it up now, and hands to Creighton. Creighton against the man-to-man over to the right elbow. Top of the key now to Oberlin. Oberlin trying to shed her defender, Kowicki, unable to do so. Finds Creighton. She'll fire the 3 off target, no good. And the rebound secured by Klein for Crestview. Klein brings it up. Klein all the way to the basket. Nice take and finish by Ellie Klein.
I'll tell you what, she's got that change of speed down. A little hesitation dribble there. She finds a way to get to the glass. I like that.
5'5" junior. 26-6 Crestview. Just underway in quarter number 2. Laura Light gives it off to Freilich. Freilich hands to Creighton. Creighton right side of the floor to Oberlin. Remember, maybe 6-8 games ago now, Stryker lost Allie Rufer to a knee injury. She was somebody that was part of this, an integral part of this team. So a lot of roles changing on this team. The leaner by Kulwicki, no good. Etzler on the glass, can't get it to go. Stays
good
with
follow.
it, tries again, and finally able to get it to go after a couple of offensive rebounds.
Did a nice job getting in there, staying after it.
She has 6, and the lead swells to 28-6 with 6:10 to go in the first half of play. Middle of the floor now with the basketball. This is Creighton. Make it Falk, I beg your pardon. Falk on the right side, trying to work one-on-one. Bounce pass to Freilich. Stryker 13 and 11. Freilich got away with a carry there, perhaps. Oberlin's jumper is too strong on the baseline. A rebound, Callie Gregory. Outlet pass now to Klein. Klein drops it off. Layup is good by McCoy.
Nice finish.
And a timeout, Crestview, to maybe make a tweak. 30-6. Timeout on the floor. Crestview in front.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Stryker saw a lot of opportunity to get up the floor out of that timeout. Crestview hadn't broke. I think Crestview thought it was a full. Stryker, it was a 30, and no harm, no foul as far. And now an over and back on Stryker, which will be their 7th turnover of the first half. What do you think? So it's 30-6. A lot of people sitting at home wondering why would Mark Gregory take or need a timeout there. Why do you think he took that timeout there? Maybe a slight defensive adjustment, perhaps?
Could be.
Or a different set, or Dee didn't like something. I mean, it could be anything. But I guess what my point is coaches are always, it doesn't matter. You don't think about the score sometimes if you just want a teaching point or a tweak that you need to make, right?
It could be just to get, give somebody a quick rest or throw a different set or make an adjustment defensively. Maybe wants to run a quick hitter to somebody or a special set. So
Callie Gregory fouled and will go to the line. She's a couple of steps off that free throw line. You don't see that very often, do you? Buries it.
It's that length.
It's effective. One more free throw for Gregory. 31-6 Crestview. Game 2 tonight. Second free throw, no good. That'll be off of Maya Etzler and belong to Stryker. Second game tonight will be Ayersville and Montpelier here on B-Rock Sports. Up the sideline, Clemens, ball reverse to the Oberlin, throws it towards Freilich, deflected away. Getting hands on it was Kennedy Kreider for the Knights, and she knocked it out of bounds. Both teams are here and waiting to get rolling here tonight in Ayersville and Montpelier. Coming back on, this is a good sight for Crestview, is that Casey Gregory has returned.
Yes.
If you're just joining us, she tweaked the ankle late first quarter and hadn't played yet. We're nearing the 5-minute mark left here in this first half. 31-6 Crestview. Over to the right side, Freilich. Freilich on the right point. Gives it up. Falk launches a 3. No good. Rebound to Etzler. Crestview now starting to pile up the rebounds here in this game as far as owning the glass. Right side, this is Gregory, and it's Casey Gregory. To the post to Etzler. Muscles it up a little bit short.
Good rebound.
And that was Freilich down in traffic with that rebound. Stryker severely undersized in this game. Here's Falk. Falk on the top of the circle. Over to Freilich. Thought about the 3. Now gives to Rethmel. Rethmel won't be bashful about taking the 3s. Didn't have an opportunity there, though. Now on the wing it goes to Freilich. Throws it back out now to Falk. Falk now to Rethmel, middle of the floor. Against the Crestview man-to-man, Kreider is on her. Now it's Rethmel tied up. Oh, not quite tied up by Kreider, but it's going to be a turnover force because she forced the bad pass. And now a foul on Stryker as Kulwicki jump-stopped down in the key. And that will be number 2 on Abby Oberlin.
Yeah, she kind of bumped her there at the end there on the jump stop.
Maya Etzler will sit, be replaced by Haley McCoy, a 5'10 sophomore. McCoy with 5 off the bench. That foul, as we said, was number 2 on Oberlin. That is just the second Crestview turnover of the game.
I like that set they just ran there.
Talk about it, what they did.
Looked like
for those that are
looked
listening.
like a little trick play. They ran 4 right across the lane and back, and then got the girl open on the backside, but we just couldn't connect on the pass.
You have like a million out-of-bounds plays? Or you have like a
Maybe
core?
like 1,000,001.
Do you have a core 5 that you end up probably using the most?
Yes,
though?
we do.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah. Here's Freilich, right side.
Good
Freilich
take. Good
leans and can't get it to go. Rebound on the inside goes to Crestview, but we also have a foul called on Stryker in that loose ball situation. McCoy had secured the rebound, and the foul will be Freilich.
Freilich did a nice job getting to the lane there. I'd like to see them, continue to get to the paint and get good looks when they get in there.
31-6. Back in for Stryker will be Creighton. Klein returns for the Lady Knights. A little more than midway through this second quarter. It remains 31-6 Crestview. Across the timeline, it's Gregory. Over now to Klein. Klein comes to the top of the circle. Crestview right to left here in this first half of play. Down to the post now. A little shake and bake. Nice take by Kennedy Kreider.
Good finish through traffic.
They've got some skilled bigs on the inside, don't they?
Yes, they do. Good footwork. Very fundamental.
33-6 Crestview. Here is Clemens going right.
Like to see him get into the basket. Some positive reinforcement here.
Clemens draws number 2 on Josie Kulwicki. And Clemens, who's 1 for 2 at the foul line, gets a couple right now. Free throw is good to make it 33-7. Aubrey Clemens with 2. Stryker still with just the 1 field goal tonight. An Emma Falk 3. Everything else for them has come at the free throw line. 2 for 2 for Clemens. And it's 33-8 Crestview. Klein will bring it up for the Knights, pushing it ahead into the half-court offense. 3:08 and counting to play in the first half. Left side of the floor now, here's Lily Best in for the first time, a 5'8 sophomore. Split some time, mostly JV minutes this year. And yes, Dad is the former boys coach, 2-time state champion coach at Crestview and Eden grad, Jeremy Best. Top of the circle, Haley McCoy. She'll touch it to the right side to Callie Gregory. Gregory in the lane is handcuffed and fouled. I think it's Falk who grabbed her. And 2 coming up for Callie Gregory. She has 6 tonight. That was a familiar offensive look, wasn't it?
Yeah, it looked a little familiar.
That foul's number 1 on Emma Falk.
Little cougar cut there.
Gregory unable to hit the free throw. 2:43 to play, first half. 33-8, 34-8. Gregory hit the back end. She's 2 for 4 at the foul line. The free throw is good, but we have a foul on the inside on Haley McCoy. Her first. That's 2 fouls on Crestview. Stryker has 4 fouls here in this second quarter. You know, that changed to the 5 fouls per quarter. I really never saw it make much of a difference all year, did you?
I mean, no, not really.
I mean, we don't have the 1-on-1s anymore for those of you that are really late to the party. It's 2 shots, and we reset at the end of at the start of every quarter. And I knew it was going to end up being much ado about nothing. I really did. Everybody was all up in arms about the change, and I'm like, you watch, you're not going to have it really affect the game too much. Here's Clemens, top side, over to the wing now to Oberlin. Oberlin with 2:10 and counting to play in the first half. 34-8 Crestview. Freilich from the wing. Now gives it up to Falk. Falk pushes it over to the right side to Clemens. Clemens sees a lane to the basket. The runner is no good. Etzler comes down with a miss of the rebound. And now up ahead, Klein drives, kicks, spotting Gregory for 3, no. Rebound Stryker coming off and grabbing the loose ball was Emma Falk. Falk right side. Falk bounce pass gives to Freilich. 90 seconds to play. The skip pass is going to be tipped away by Klein. Klein, the way to the layup is good. I like her.
Little pick 6 there.
It was. You mentioned about her ability to change direction, change speeds, and how she's going to the basket. I also like how she anticipates defensively.
Yeah, she sees the floor really well.
36-8, launching a 3 from the left side is no good.
Follow.
That was Creighton, and they got their second offensive rebound. Comes out to Clemens, who drills a 3.
Good hustle play there. Get that out to an open Stryker Panther. Knock the shot down. Very good.
36-11, under a minute to play here in the first half. See what Crestview elects to do. Callie Gregory has it in her hands now, gives it up right side to Klein. Klein, high post to Etzler. Back out to Klein with 40 seconds to go in the half. Crestview, the number 1 seed. Here is Gregory. Pick and roll for Etzler in traffic. Shot on the way, no good. And the rebound to the Panthers. 20 seconds for them as they bring it up into their half-court offense. A 3 from Freilich is good. All 3 of their field goals are 3s.
Good-looking shot there.
And it's 36-14 Crestview. 8 seconds to play in the half. Klein on the right. Klein with 5 seconds. Out to Callie Gregory with 2, with 1, and she's knocked down by Freilich, and that's a tough foul overall. It's a second foul for Freilich, but it was the 5th foul with 1.7 left on the clock, and Gregory goes back to the line. So a foul you did not want to see happen. Free throw by Gregory, no good. Not hitting her free throws tonight. Or is hitting them, always missing the first one and then connecting on the second one. She came in at 70%, hits 1 of 2. Oberlin fires three-quarter court. It's short, and that's it. A half dominated by Crestview. We go to the locker room in the main stops of Northwest Ohio. Halftime show. It is Crestview 37, Stryker 14. Stay with us. The main stops halftime update is coming up next.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Montpelier, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Hello, this is Paul Roerick Jr., a third-generation owner of Fackler Monument Company located in Montpelier, Ohio. Join us for our annual open house happening Monday, March 4th through Saturday, March 9th. Planning ahead for your loved ones' memorials can ease the burden during the time of loss. That is why we are excited to offer 15 to 35% off exclusively during our open house event. Discover personalized, handcrafted memorials that capture your unique style while respecting your budget. Come in and have a conversation during our open house from March 4th to March 9th, located in downtown Montpelier, Ohio. To show our appreciation for your patronage, receive a complimentary pair of vases with every double memorial purchase and 15% off during our our open house. Come explore the Tri-State's largest indoor showroom or visit us online at facklermonument.com. Trust in our quality that endures for generations. Join us for our open house where we honor the legacy of your loved ones. The Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio, serving families for over 100 years.
Hi, this is Tammy Bergman with Andrews, O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. Andrews, O'Neill & Lowe has cared for our neighbors for a century. We believe when communities are strong, everyone benefits. From your family to your assets, your employees to your business. We're proud to partner with Central Insurance to protect what matters most to you, because you are what matters most to us. Here's to the next 100 years of delivering on our promise to provide peace of mind on good days and when facing the unexpected. Learn more at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
Willis Electric takes pride in doing electrical work for residential, commercial, and industrial settings. They're ready to complete any job you have, big or small, they do it all. Give Willis Electric a call at 428-3161 for your next electrical job. They'll do it fast and they'll do it right the first time. They're located 5 miles south of Stryker at the intersection of State Route 191 and US 6. Willis Electric takes pride in their service and also takes pride in supporting the Stryker Panthers. Good luck, Panthers.
Welcome back out here, Andy Brigle and Eden girls head coach Caela Walker. We're going to go to a breakdown of that first half in just a moment. Want to talk about the numbers from this 37-14 halftime lead for Crestview. Scoring the basketball, really good balance for the Knights in that first half. Ellie Klein leads the way with 9. Callie Gregory with 8. 6 for Maya Etzler, 5 for Casey Gregory, 4 for Kennedy Kreider for the total of 37. Stryker being led by Aubrey Clemens, who has 6, 3 each for Grace Freilich and Emma Falk, and 2 for Abby Oberlin. Shooting the basketball, Crestview at 50% for the game at 14 for 28. They're 3 of 9 from the three-point line. Stryker only 3 of 17 from the field. All 3 of their field goals are three-point field goals. They are 3 of 8. From the foul line, Crestview 6 for 9. Stryker 5 for 6. Rebounds in the first half, an edge to Crestview 15-9. Turnovers in the first half. Crestview commits only 2, while Stryker has 9. All of that adding up to a 37-14 halftime lead for Crestview. The Main Stop's halftime show rolls on after these messages.
Are you ready to elevate your archery game? Then look no further than Knocking Point Outfitters, conveniently located just outside of Bryan off US Route 6. No need to worry about the weather. We've got an indoor archery range to keep you on target and in top form. Call for open range hours, and coming soon, experience the thrill of techno hunt and 3D archery. Bring your own bows, and all you have to do is snag our special tips. Plus, discover our extensive selection of guns, bows, and ammo in stock. Knocking Point is your go-to destination for all things archery and more. Visit us today and let the adventure begin. Knocking Point Outfitters, the starting point for every perfect shot.
Life is a journey filled with twists and turns, ups and downs. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, we're here to accompany you through every stage of this adventure. From the excitement of starting a new chapter with your partner to the challenges of buying your first home and even planning for the unexpected, our team is dedicated to helping you navigate life's milestones with confidence. Join us at Midwest Community for a financial partner at every stage of life. Visit us online at midwestcommunity.org or stop by one of our branches today. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Tournament time brings out the best in all of us. Responding to pressure, answering the challenge, and rising to our highest levels. That's also what a good education can do, and that's why you need Northwest State Community College. Whether you're looking for job skills training with industry credentials, a 2-year degree, or even a transfer pathway to a 4-year school, we can help. We also have lots of scholarship opportunities available. The clock is ticking. It's time to make your move. Visit northweststate.edu or call 419-267-1320 today.
A proud sponsor of the Lady Panthers, Sauter Manufacturing Company is hiring for summer help at their Stryker plant. Now is a great time to lock in that summer job. They have open positions from May to August for assembly, machine operators, and packaging. Hours are 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday with ample options for overtime. No previous experience is necessary, but you must be a high school graduate. Apply on the Sauter Manufacturing website at sautermfg.com/careers. Good luck, Stryker Panthers.
Good luck and go Panthers from everyone associated with the Stryker Athletic Boosters. The Stryker Athletic Boosters is always proud to be a part of Stryker Athletics, and they want to salute the hard work of all the athletes that are competing this season. If you'd like to be a member of the Stryker Athletic Boosters, contact a coach or a booster member. Good luck and go Panthers from everyone associated with the Stryker Athletic Boosters.
Back out here in Defiance, 37-14. Crestview with the lead. Our Main Stop's halftime show. All right, Caela, big lead. So if you're in Mark Gregory's shoes, what's your message to Crestview right now here at the break?
Just continue to do the little things right. You know, I think they're doing a nice job in their half court of running some different sets and some different looks and some counters on things. So I'd say continue to do that and continue to pressure defensively.
How about mentally? 23-point game. This is the third straight game you're hammering a team at the break. So mentally, what do you want to see out of this team?
Yeah, you got to stay in it. Communication, continue to see everybody playing together. You know, you can't let up. Especially Stryker's a team that they come back. They never quit. They're going to start knocking down some shots from the outside, so they have to stay in it mentally and be prepared to continue to play defense.
Stryker just hit the floor. Connor Roofer's message, do you think at halftime, what do you think that might be?
You got to come out and get some stops and get some scores. I mean, they're getting good looks. And Stryker is a team that can shoot the ball from the outside. They're rushing a little bit. They got some really good looks here at the end. So I think when they get their opportunities for their shots, they got to knock them down because they can.
Chip away, right? That should be a theme too. Chip away. You can't get, there's no 23-point possession.
Correct. Stopping a score, stopping a score.
37-14. Our halftime show with Crestview on top, brought to you by the Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. Always open when you need them. Still time on Thirsty Thursday at the Main Stops. One final break. Second half is next.
Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer has some exciting news. Not only has Peltz been bringing you the finest in building materials for generations, now they have a new website with a huge selection of items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen and bath. Check out the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier or Pioneer, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation.
When you're inside this winter, you want to not only be warm, but also have great indoor air quality. Well, Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services features it all with Lennox and iWave. iWave safely treats the air throughout your home, plus kills mold, bacteria, and viruses. It also reduces odors from pets and cooking, reduces allergens, smoke, static electricity, and dust in the air. And best of all, no maintenance, no bulb, no other parts to replace. Check out Starks at starksphs.com or phone toll-free 1-800-329-4040.
Fall is a great time to work on your home. Is your home well insulated? Field Supply Center in Blakesley is now stocking the Attic Cat and the Pro Cap blown insulation system. Forget about the dust from the old blown insulation. Attic Cat is the new clean way to insulate your walls and attic. Field Supply Center also offers CertainTeed Landmark shingles, one of the best shingles for your roof. Now is the time to take care of your home. Whether you need insulation, shingles, siding, or window, make Field Supply in Blakesley your first stop.
Getting ready to start the second half here in Defiance as the Knights and the Panthers play game one. The second game tonight, Ayersville and Montpelier. The two winners come back and will play Saturday night, and it is a 6 o'clock tip time on Saturday night for the final. Crestview gets the basketball first to start the second half. They'll move left to right. Ellie Klein angles over to the right side on the wing, looks to an open post cut, or actually a low post interchange, and didn't wait long enough for it to happen, so she'll rotate it out in front now. Here's Gregory, dribble drive, got inside, and found her way to the basket for an easy two, Caela.
Good take, good finish.
39-14, Crestview. Middle of the floor against this full court pressure. It's Lipe, or make that Creighton with it. So they'll start Creighton in the second half over Lipe because Creighton did play pretty well in that first half. Top of the key, looking to ring the bell and can't get it to go from downtown, and misfires there. The rebound to Crestview, and we have a foul in the backcourt. They're going to give that to Abby Oberlin, who now has her third foul of the game.
A little bit too aggressive there.
And you're going to probably see more of that, I would guess, out of Stryker right here in the second half.
Yes.
It'll be inbounded by Klein as Stryker does have the full court pressure. Brought it into Gregory, right back to Ellie Klein. Klein across the center circle and into the front court. Opening minute, quarter number 3. 39-14 Crestview. Came in at 22-2. Stryker 13-11. On the wing, it's Casey Gregory, and around they floated over to Klein. Klein to the post to Callie Gregory. Back out to Klein on the inside out 3, no. And the board to Stryker and Aubrey Clemens. Clemens, a little hesitation dribble, continues to go all the way and attack the rim and finish.
Like to see that.
She's never really, to me, Caela, played like a freshman. She's kind of carried herself more like an upperclassman from the first time I saw her as Crestview answers with a field goal.
Absolutely. I don't think she plays young. She doesn't look scared at all. She plays very wise.
41-16. And didn't see who scored that field goal. Did you see who? I was looking down and talking to you. Who scored that for Crestview? Jumper for 3 is good. And that is Falk, who drills one from downtown. So Stryker has hit for 2 of their first 3 here in this second half.
That outside shooting we talked about from Stryker.
41-19. 5:45 to go here in this third quarter. Kulwicki over to the right wing. Gregory buries a 3. Make it Klein. Klein on the 3. So back-to-back 3 trips for Crestview. 44-19, and they get a deflection and a loose basketball, jump ball. Possession arrow will go to Crestview. No, to Stryker. Stryker has it. Turnovers on the game. Crestview still just with 2. Stryker has 9 turnovers. It'll be a sideline inbounds in the backcourt. Walked up now and into the half-court attack, Abby Oberlin. Oberlin left side, 44-19 Knights. 5:20 to go. It's Klein who gets the takeaway. Oberlin brought that ball down, and you cannot do that when guards are that lethal like this. Here's Gregory. Hangs. Great body control to get that finish to go.
Yeah, it was a nice athletic move there. Finish at the cup.
Timeout, Mark Gregory and Crestview up 46-19. We'll be right back.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
Yeah. 5:07 mark here, and Mark Gregory again taking a timeout here in this third quarter, up 46-19. And, you know, we've lost all of the drama of this as to who's going to win this basketball game, unfortunately, for everybody in the gym. You always want to see one go to the wire. But now if you're Crestview, what are you working on here to finish this game? And maybe that's the key word right there, isn't it? Finish.
I think it's just staying disciplined, you know, on both ends of the floor, still taking care of the basketball, not letting Stryker speed you up here because they are turning up the pressure a little bit. So I just think staying disciplined on both ends of the floor.
5:07 to play. It's 46-19. Crestview. Out of that timeout, it will be Stryker basketball. Late game tonight for us is Montpelier and Ayersville. That's a 2-3 matchup there. Ayersville, the 2 seed at 22-2. And Montpelier, the 3 seed at 17-6. Here's Oberlin, left side of the floor. Oberlin, they have it unbalanced right now, and now trying to balance things out. Oberlin, high post to Refmo, who's come on. Now out to Clemens. Clemens spins, gets in the lane, goes, attacks, off glass, not going to fall. Rebound for Stryker offensively, and the putback is going to be blocked. And finally, it's Gregory who snares it and gets it ahead to Etzler. Etzler right side to Kulwicki. She'll hand it to Callie Gregory. Gregory to the foul line and a step below, rotates it out to sister Casey Gregory. 4:25 left in the third. 46-19, posting inside. Callie Gregory muscles it up and in. She's capable, Caela, of going in and out, and that makes her even tough.
Yeah, strong inside. She sees the floor really well.
Crestview 5 of 6 from the field in this third quarter. They were already shooting 50% from the field. And they get an interception. Stepping in the lane is Gregory, and it's Casey going the other way. Jump stop right side, lays it home.
Good anticipation there to read out and get that steal.
50-19, and we're nearing running clock territory here. Once you hit 35 on the spread, it's 31 right now. It becomes a running clock. Crestview has done it the last couple of years here in the semifinal round, but saying, wait a minute, is Reese Creighton, who hits a triple. By the way, in this quarter, Stryker finally has their first 2-point field goal. Here's Gregory, absorbs contact, but they're going to say she is called for the charge. Wave it off. Casey Gregory will pick up her second, and that'll be a turnover on Crestview. Mark Gregory is making the point that he thought his daughter, Casey, had jump stopped. But they say she was set.
She was there.
You have a call? What would you, was it block? Charge. Come on. What do you got?
I don't got the angle.
What do you got? Because I would have gone block in an and one.
I probably would have gone block, but just because she jump stopped, she had control of her body there.
Reward a kid for doing the right thing, right?
That's right.
Going right side to the baseline, and Falk knew she was hung out to dry, so she slammed it off a Lady Knight, Etzler, and out of bounds.
Smart play there.
Girls basketball at the half. Ottoville leads Miller City 26-24. Parkway trails OG at the half, 23-13. Tenora on top of Genoa, 29-16. Also at the half in D3. Here we're late in the third. It's 50-22. Crestview. Stryker basketball. Clemens posting, firing, no good, but unable to harness the rebound is Crestview. So it's touched last by the Knights, and will be Stryker possession. Tomorrow night, off to Patrick Henry. It'll be Stryker at PH in a sectional final here on B-Rock Sports. Falk with a good pump fake, just couldn't get the shot to go. Now the mad scramble for the loose ball, and we're going to get a foul from behind called on Crestview. Crashing in to try to get that loose ball, and the foul is going to be on Kulwicki, her third. And we get a timeout taken on the floor. 2:56 left in the third. It's a 30-second timeout with the Knights up 50-22.
You work hard for your money. That's why we see to it that your money works hard for you, not someone else. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, our earnings belong to our members and go right back to work for you, from better rates to lower fees. We've got the products and people to help you build a more fantastic future every step of the way. Join 14,000 other people just like you who want to do more with their money. Imagine a different possibility at Midwest Community Federal Credit Union.
50-22, Crestview with the lead. 2:56 left here in quarter number 3. It'll be Stryker ball out of this timeout. Triggered in along the baseline. And all alone inside, Freilich. Defenders went down, and also maybe a lapse in other help side, and it creates an easy layup for Grace Freilich and Stryker. 50-24 now. Off the right side, Ellie Klein on the wing. Klein at the elbow. Bounce pass now to Callie Gregory. Gregory behind the arc, circles it out in front. 2.5-minute mark left in the third. 50-24, Crestview. Now it's shoveled off to Klein. Klein in lane, fakes the pass, tries to finish, unable to do so. The rebound of the miss belongs to Stryker. Coming back now in transition, it's Laura Light. Crestview, though, back. Their transition D is also pretty good as well. Here's Clemens trying to spin move on the interior. Lost the handle, but Light there to clean it up. The lefty Light throws it up, no good. Rebound to Crestview. And Gregory. Gregory will bring it herself. Gregory all the way to the rim, but missed that layup. Offensive rebound, though. Kick out. Klein swishes in a three. Can't give this team multiple chances.
No, you cannot.
53-24. Crestview, $1:40 to play in the third. Here's Creighton. Creighton hands it now to Clemens. Clemens left wing to Light. Now to the post to Falk. Spin move to the baseline. Up and under move. Shot is short. May have been partially blocked. Either way, the loose ball to Klein and Crestview. One-on-one against Clemens. Layup. Won't spin in. Offensive rebound, though, is there for Gregory following that miss. And the layup is good, and we have a timeout taken on that dead ball as it kind of trickled away. 1:17 to play in the third. 55-24. We'll be right back.
Tournament time brings out the best in all of us, responding to pressure, answering the challenge, and rising to our highest levels. That's also what a good education can do, and that's why you need Northwest State Community College. Whether you're looking for job skills training with industry credentials, a 2-year degree, or even a transfer pathway to a 4-year school, we can help. We also have lots of scholarship opportunities available. The clock is ticking. It's time to make your move. Visit northweststate.edu or call 419-267-1320 today.
Are you ready to elevate your archery game? Then look no further than Knocking Point Outfitters, conveniently located just outside of Bryan off US Route 6. No need to worry about the weather. We've got an indoor archery range to keep you on target and in top form. Call for open range hours, and coming soon, experience the thrill of techno hunt and 3D archery. Bring your own bows, and all you have to do is snag our special tips. Plus, discover our extensive selection of guns, bows, and ammo in stock. Knocking Point is your go-to destination for all things archery and more. Visit us today and let the adventure begin. Knocking Point Outfitters, the starting point for every perfect shot.
Out of the timeout, Stryker basketball. Aubrey Clemens handling it between the circles. Over to the right side now to Abby Oberlin. And a foul on Stryker on Grace Freilich. As maybe a moving screen there, it looked like.
She was moving just a little bit.
You know, you've already hit on the point, but I want you to maybe reinforce that for our listeners, the fact that it's a 31-point game, but Stryker will not stop playing hard.
No, they're not going away. I mean, they're going to continue to get after it, looking for their shot still, and really turn the pressure up here. I like to see that.
Lily Best has come on again. Now down on that flex cut, they get it to Etzler. Etzler powers it up and in off glass. 8 now for Maya Etzler.
Nice hard cut there, good finish.
57-24 Crestview, final 35 seconds of this third quarter. Grace Freilich into the lane. The runner is blocked. Tough call going against Maya Etzler. They say she got a little body or a little of the hand. It'll be 2 free throws for Freilich. One contention, I've been doing this now for a million years. One contention I've always made against high school officials is I think that one area that they struggle in is calling a block, like a block shot correctly. Heise used to say, you wave your arms, that's going to be a foul. And I know what his point was, but didn't necessarily agree with that every time, because you can wave your arms and get a block and get the clean block upstairs, and I thought that was a clean block myself.
You don't see it too often in the women's game.
You don't, but I thought that was a clean block. By the way, that'll be something for us maybe to talk about in the fourth quarter, how far the women's game has come around the area, both high school, around college. That lane in was no good. Rebound Stryker, 3 seconds to get a shot off, and it's not going to happen. And that is how the third quarter comes to an end. 57-26, Crestview on their way to the district final. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hi, this is Mackenzie Now with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. Having a winning tradition for over 100 years is a big deal for any team. As our team at Andrews O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency celebrates this milestone, we know success does not happen by accident. It takes great teammates and partners like Central Insurance. By dedicating ourselves to the community, our clients, and each other, Andrews O'Neill & Lowe has consistently risen above the rest in protecting your family, assets, and businesses. Thank you to all who have played a role in this 100-year journey. Learn more at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
Hi, this is Paul Rorick Jr. with the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio, inviting you to our annual open house Monday, March 4th through Saturday, March 9th. We are offering 15 to 35% off during our open house. Visit the largest indoor showroom in the tri-state area or visit us online at facklermonument.com. Stop by our open house March 4th through March 9th in downtown Montpelier, Ohio. You will receive a free pair of vases with every double memorial purchase, plus 15 to 35% off. The Fackler Monument Company, serving families for over 100 years.
3 quarters complete, 57-26. Crestview with the lead on their way to another appearance in the district championship game, which would make 3 straight years for that. Try to get to a regional final or a regional for the 3rd straight year. Gregory over the top for Etzler. She'll flip it around now. This is Casey Gregory to the post, back to Etzler. Faces up, draws a triple team. Lost the handle, but right to a teammate. Gregory, short corner entry now for Etzler. Charge is going to be called as she just kind of lowered that shoulder aggressively. Great job by Rethmel, who was undersized to take the charge.
Yep, when you hang in there, hang tough.
What are your thoughts on the women's game overall, where it's come? Let's just go back to when you played to where we're at now at the high school, college, professional level, and all the changes that have been made and the good changes.
I mean, I think the tempo and the pace of the game for sure has definitely changed. Even at the high school level, it's just faster. Girls are more physical.
More athletic.
They're just doing things at the high school level that you sometimes see at the collegiate level.
Miss of a three by Emma Falk. The rebound to Crestview, and they'll try a three. It's off target, no good. And rebound lost out of bounds. It'll be off Stryker.
Good hustle there by Stryker, just not able to grab that loose ball.
Crestview 9 of 14 in that third quarter, while Stryker was 4 of 11 from the field. Klein gives it to Caela Gregory. Gregory gets into the lane, just kind of bullying her way to the basket and scores.
Nice strong take.
Part of 3 in double figures for Crestview, and they may end up with 4 or 5 before this game is over. 59-26 Crestview here on WBNO FM Bryan as we hit that 7 o'clock hour. Game 2 tonight, Montpelier and Ayersville. Pick and pop. It's Rethmel from 3. It's no good. And Etzler a rebound. And then you get a generational type player like a Caitlin Clark that is causing all the arenas to sell out all across the country.
Man, she's something special.
Klein for 3, buries it, and that gets us to a running clock game here. 62-26.
Man, she's got a beautiful shot. Just comes off her hand well. Good rotation on the ball.
This is a Crestview team that brought the majority of everybody back from last year's regional team and then added Casey Gregory to the mix. Posting up is Etzler down low. Had it blocked. It'll be a jump ball. And possession arrow will belong to Stryker.
Those Stryker kids are playing tough inside there. I like to see that. Not backing down and going right at them.
So 62-26, we're in a running clock game now. It stays this way unless Stryker would get it under 30 right now. By the way, this is the third tournament game and the third running clock game for Crestview. Some teams you would worry about, as Stryker almost committed a turnover. Rethmel going to be fouled shooting 3 by Etzler, so Taylor Rethmel will go to the line to shoot 3. You would be worried, I think, as a coach. Well, you worry about everything as a coach, don't you?
Yes.
But you would be really worried about, all right, we've played 3 tournament games. They've all been over by halftime, okay? But I don't think I would worry about Crestview, and I'll tell you why, and I'll let you maybe talk about it and see if I'm wrong on this. I look at the schedule that they've played this year, and they've been in a ton of games against a really difficult schedule. That's why I wouldn't be freaking out about 3 blowouts in the postseason.
Right, they have played a tough schedule. Play good team basketball, especially, this is the time you want to have everyone firing on all cylinders, and I don't know that I'm worried. I might be a little butterfly-ish, but maybe not worried for the next game to come.
You'd be butterflying anyways. All coaches have at least that quality, whether it's actual butterflies or it's like,
I'm going to throw up butterflies.
There you go, dinosaurs in your stomach or whatever big animal you want to talk about. Here's Gregory on the right side, 2 of 3 for Rethmel. It's 62-28, Crestview, halfway through this fourth quarter now. Klein, top the key, dribble drive in the lane. Klein leans up, flips it up, scores. Ellie Klein.
Little sidestep there.
64-28. A deep 3 from Rethmel, and she reins one in. One of 3 seniors that the Lady Panthers will lose. So as the coach at Edon, you get to see everybody else come back to this year's team, or to next year's team.
Yep.
But you yourself, you only lost 1 kid, so you've got Nice back cut and find of Casey Gregory, who lays it home. So you've got a lot of kids back. And Mike Bum, who's playing tonight, the BBC is going to have a lot of kids back next year on an already really good league this year.
Yeah, I think the BBC is going to continue to be competitive, as a lot of the teams in the area do have a lot of people coming back. So be competitive. Good take.
A missed three, Callie Gregory all the way down. A timeout taken Crestview, but that was only to get reinforcements in. The night done for a lot of kids. We'll take a brief timeout. 68-31. Crestview with subs coming in. We'll be right back.
Are you in need of quality furniture and appliances? Look no further than Direct Link Appliance and Furniture with Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and GE appliances, and now featuring Ashley Furniture and Jameson mattresses. You'll find everything you need for your home, and if you mention WBNO, you'll get 10% off store-wide till the end of February. Plus, our trained technicians provide service on all makes and models of appliances. Don't wait. With unbeatable prices and impeccable customer service, you'll want to shop Direct Link Appliance and Furniture through the end of February and save 10% off store-wide when you mention WBNO.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
3 minutes left in this one. Wholesale subs. Eliza Reinhardt in. Lily Best in. Haley McCoy is in. Just checking to see. Peyton Hoffman is in. Stryker still playing it out with a lot of their regulars, all of their regulars for the most part, near turnover as Best gets the deflection and taps it out of bounds. What's the most impressive thing for you about Crestview tonight? Whether it's an end of the floor, it's sets, it's kids, what stood out that maybe you were more impressed with than you thought you might be coming over to watch them live?
Their defense. I mean, they just find a way to push you out, and they pressure and they're long, which makes it tough to get around. But they're active defensively. I didn't know they were that active.
Yeah, I would agree with that. A three no good by by Falk. Here comes Peyton Hoffman the other way. Gives it up now to Kennedy Kreider, who swishes in a two. She's played a little bit tonight and has 6. By the way, did I mention they were 9 of 14 in the third quarter? Here in the fourth, and I know it's been a blowout, but they've only missed 2 shots in this quarter. So five misses in the third and 2 misses here in the fourth quarter. 70-31. They're not probably going to hit their 80 as the strip from Reinhardt knocks it out of bounds. And now Freilich is back, and I just has a chance to get the seniors out. Nice move here by Connor Rufer. Emma Falk finishes her career with 6. Taylor Rethmel finishes her career with 5. Adelie Falk has come in. A hold and a foul called as we're going to take this thing down to a minute left and rolling. 70-31. Don't forget, Montpelier and Ayersville, game 2 of the doubleheader. If you're going to listen over on 96.5 around 8 o'clock tonight, Brian will square off with Toledo Rogers. The early game happening right now at Miller City in Division 2. Under a minute to play. In fact, now under 50 seconds to play. They won't waste a lot of time here. There's no better guy in the business running a tournament than Jerry Beauty. They'll get the teams off the floor. That clock will be running. Adelie Falk is fouled on the play. That foul goes to Kennedy Kreider. Half minute left now in this one. Crestview going to climb to 23-2. And Stryker going to bow out at 13-12 on the year as Falk will shoot 2 free throws. This is Adelie Falk, who's a 5'3" freshman. First one is no good. Get her the ball here. Guys, we got a continuous clock. You got to get her the ball. She wants one more opportunity here to get into the scoring column in the districts. Second one is good, and that will happen, and that will be how the game ends. Final tonight on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard, 70-32. Crestview with the W. We have some ground to cover as we talk post-game wrap-up when we come back.
Are you ready to tackle your next projects with the best equipment in town? Then look no further than Black Swamp Equipment, serving Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance. Right now, we have incredible deals on steel chainsaws. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a weekend warrior, Steel has you covered. And that's not all. Need to chip or split that wood? We've got you covered with wood chipper and wood splitter rentals too. But wait, there's more. Our Milwaukee tool sale is happening now. Upgrade your tool kit with top quality Milwaukee tools at unbeatable prices. Stop in or give us a call to discover everything that's on sale. Black Swamp Equipment. Locations in Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance.
Snow, ice, blowing. Who likes winter? Not me, but Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan can help you muddle through. They have what you need to make your winter a little easier, like ice melt for those icy walks and driveways, snow shovels, and Ego-powered snowblowers. Don't forget the propane for your grills or heaters and our feathered friends during the winter months while the snow is flying. Stop by Donaldson's and grab a bag or two of bird food or fill your propane tank. And to make things even better for the winter, stop by and check out their in-store tool sale. Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan, your stop for all your winter supplies. Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer has some exciting news. Not only has Peltz been bringing you the finest in building materials for generations, now they have a new website with a huge selection of items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen, and bath. Check out the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier or Pioneer, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
A proud sponsor of the Lady Panthers, Sauter Manufacturing Company is hiring for summer help at their Stryker plant. Now is a great time to lock in that summer job. They have open positions from May to August for assembly, machine operators, and packaging. Hours are 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday with ample options for overtime. No previous experience is necessary, but you must be a high school graduate. Apply on the Sauter Manufacturing website at sautermfg.com/careers. Good luck, Stryker Panthers.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Thiel Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Thiel Supply Center in Blakesley, and not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Thiel Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Thiel Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Tournament time brings out the best in all of us, responding to pressure, answering the challenge, and rising to our highest levels. That's also what a good education can do, and that's why you need Northwest State Community College. Whether you're looking for job skills training with industry credentials, a 2-year degree, or even a transfer pathway to a 4-year school, we can help. We also have lots of scholarship opportunities available. The clock is ticking. It's time to make your move. Visit northweststate.edu or call 419-267-1320 today.
All right, welcome back to Defiance, Ohio, where Game 1 belongs to Crestview, 70-32. Never trailed in this game. The co-champs of the Northwest Conference now are 23-2. They're the number 1 seed in this district. And Caela Walker, they showed us why they are the number 1 seed, didn't they, tonight?
Absolutely.
Well, you mentioned defense. Let's go to the offensive side tonight. And what makes them, I'm not even going to say what won them the game, because it's everything that won them the game, but what makes them so offensively dominant?
I mean, they've got 5 threats on the floor at all times, on the perimeter and on the inside with Etzler. I think they do a great job of running their half-court sets, but also making reads. I mean, we saw some great back doors tonight, a lot of good inside out, so, that's tough to guard.
Yeah, and then you spot up, I mean, when you get kids that, like you said, shooters around the floor, makes it for a long night for a lot of teams.
And everybody can shoot it.
Yeah, they really can. Impressive performance tonight for Crestview. Let's dive into the numbers here in this one as we see Ellie Klein go off for 23 tonight to lead Crestview, lead everybody. Callie Gregory has 20. Casey Gregory with 9. Maya Etzler, 8. Kennedy Kreider, 6. Haley McCoy scores 5 tonight for their total of 70. That'll hurt their tournament average, too. They were 80-plus the first 2 games. For Stryker tonight, 8 for Aubrey Clemens, 7 for Grace Freilich, 6 for Emma Falk, 5 for Taylor Rethmel, 3 for Reese Creighton, 2 scored by Abby Overland, and 1 by Adelie Falk. We also say goodbye to Laura Light, Emma Falk, and Taylor Rethmel, 3 kids that did a great job for Stryker their entire career. What are you going to remember about this 13-12 Stryker team that won 2 games to get out of the sectional and get here to the district and competing against them a couple of times? What stands out for you tonight in a terrific season for them to get to the districts?
They just never quit. You know, they work hard on both ends of the floor. They're able to knock down shots. You know, obviously with Crestview's length, gave them a little bit of trouble getting inside tonight. But the Strikers are a great ball team. They're well coached, and I mean, they're tough.
Yeah, and you know you're going to see them again next year, and they'll be the same striker. And well, I shouldn't say the same striker because they're going to work in the offseason and their skills will be better.
Absolutely.
And that's the thing that they do each and every year, no matter who's the coach.
Correct.
Shooting, phenomenal. 29 of 50 for Crestview tonight. So, yeah, 58% from the field, 7 of 15 from the three-point line. Stryker finishes 8 of 33. 6 of their field goals were from the three-point line, 6 of 15. Turnovers tonight, a dozen for Stryker. Crestview commits only 3. Rebounds, Crestview almost doubles them up, 24-13, the rebound advantage. So the Knights, the number 1 seed, are back into the districts, into the district final as they await the winner of our second game. And in fact, let's kind of talk a little bit about game number 2 as we start prepping for it. We'll be checking in with the coaches here in a moment. Montpelier and Ayersville. Let's start with Montpelier. You coached and played both of these teams this season. Tell me a little bit about, let's start with Montpelier, your overall impressions of strengths, weaknesses, and of this Montpelier team this season.
I really like Montpelier's guard play. You know, they got some threats with the Bum Girl and Hillard, and then you have the Uribe sisters on the inside that, you know, they can also step out and knock down shots. So they're athletic, they're long, they get up and down the floor well, they're kind of in your business defensively, so I look for them to really bring some pressure tonight. You played
Ayersville as well this season and have seen them throughout the district. They have an incredible team and season where they have just kind of blown through a lot of opponents this year, although they did get challenged in their sectional game in that win in the sectional championship game over Edgerton, but they come in at 23-1 on the season. How about the Lady Pilots?
Ayersville looks to bring the pressure defensively. You know, they're long and athletic as well, so I look for them to bring some pressure to Montpelier's guards up front and early. Kraft and Schindler, you know, we got to know where they're at all the time. They can knock down shots and really, really do a good job of creating for their teammates, you know, getting in the lane and kicking it out or getting in and finishing. So I look for them to be threats offensively.
For Ayersville, Taylor Kraft and Allie Schindler led the way in that win. Kraft had 12. Schindler finished with 11 as they rallied from a double-digit deficit in that game. Kelsey Bum went for 12 in Montpelier's win in the sectional final over Antwerp as they moved to 17-6. Aaliyah Hillard scored 8 in that win. We're going to pause right now. Our Brian Ford Lincoln Conversations coming up with Montpelier head coach Mike Bum and Tim Nicely, head coach of the Ayersville Lady Pilots. They'll join us when we come back.
Hi, this is Paul Rorick Jr. with the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio, inviting you to our annual open house Monday, March 4th through Saturday, March 9th. Fackler Monument Company has been owned by the Rorick family for 3 generations, and we are now celebrating 100 years of service. Pre-plan your memorial and make it easier on your loved ones. We are offering 15 to 35% off during our open house. We will help you create a handcrafted memorial that reflects your style while keeping your budget in mind. Stop by our open house March 4th through March 9th in downtown Montpelier, Ohio. As our way of saying thank you for your business, you will receive a free pair of vases with every double memorial purchase, plus 15 to 35% off. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to noon. Visit the largest indoor showroom in the tri-state area or visit us online at facklermonument.com. Quality that will last for generations. The Fackler Monument Company, serving families for over 100 years.
Tournament time brings out the best in all of us, responding to pressure, answering the challenge, and rising to our highest levels. That's also what a good education can do, and that's why you need Northwest State Community College. Whether you're looking for job skills training with industry credentials, a 2-year degree, or even a transfer pathway to a 4-year school, we can help. We also have lots of scholarship opportunities available. The clock is ticking. It's time to make your move. Visit northweststate.edu or call 419-267-1320 today.
Hi, this is Russ Davies with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. Community means caring for the people we call neighbors and the places we call home. For the past 100 years, Andrews O'Neill & Lowe has been proud to do just that. In partnership with Central Insurance, we're honored by your trust in us to protect your family, assets, business, and everything that matters most to you. Thanks for being a part of our story. We've provided you peace of mind over the past century and look forward to doing the same for the next 100 years. Learn more at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
Your friends at your neighborhood Eden Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Eden, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Eden Farmers Co-op.
Welcome back to the pregame show. It's time now for our conversation with the coach, and we are talking with Montpelier head coach Mike Bum. And Bummer, congratulations on the sectional title win for you on Saturday. Hard-fought game. You knew it was going to be that going in, but what were some of your takeaways from the win over Antwerp on Saturday?
Oh, boy, I thought we defended really well, Goobs. Didn't shoot exceptionally well, but enough, 35 points. Scoring's always kind of down in tournament play for a lot of different reasons. I think teams are really, zeroed in on you defensively, and they know what you're going to do, and I think the atmosphere is a little more stressful. So we only scored 35 points, but we found a way to win. We thought the key against Antwerp was to limit their 2 guards to under 30 points. We did that. Ended up winning a game that went down to the wire, and it was an exciting night.
You've been around long enough to know that some nights the ball just isn't going to go through the hoop, but the one thing you can bring each and every night is effort on defense, and it sounds like you were saying the girls really got after it.
Yeah, and both teams had great effort, too. And I think in tournament play, especially after you get through the first round, teams are still excited about being there and playing. And so you're going to have great effort from every team. So you don't really have to motivate your team too much to get up for it like maybe you would during the regular season on a Thursday night in the middle of the winter when you got to go an hour to travel. So it's not like that. So, but effort on both sides was there. And, again, that benefits the defense. Usually officials in tournament play let you play a little bit more, and so that also has an impact on the score. We are capable of looking really good shooting, to answer your question, but we've been admittedly sporadic throughout the year, and that's been, we've managed to win 17 games this year. It's really tough to win 17 basketball. It's the hardest sport, I think, to win because so many different transactions of the ball, so many elements as far as, a kid can be sick, one player makes a difference, a kid fouls out, matchups, all of those things. I think it makes for a sport that is the most difficult to consistently win in. And you're right, if you don't shoot well, you better play some really good defense. And when we shoot well, because we usually always do play pretty good D, we're a pretty impressive team. Unfortunately, that hasn't always been the case for us, and we're going against an Ayersville team that plays pretty good defense against a lot of people. As a matter of fact, the first time we played them, that's our second lowest scoring output, was Ayersville behind Bryan, who held us to really low numbers the first time we played them during the regular season.
All right, so give me a scouting report on your opponent in the district, Ayersville. What do you know about them?
23 wins, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what they say? Yeah. That's a lot of wins, man.
Don't do that by accident.
Pretty good. You win 23 games, right? A lot of length, obviously. Allie Schindler leads the way for them, who plays guard, but she's big enough and can play inside out, creates a tremendous mismatch problem for you. The bulk of their scoring, because they're so big, comes within the paint area, and more importantly, one coach told me a long time ago, Goobs, the best offense is offensive rebound putbacks. And, man, do they have a lot of offensive rebound putbacks. They may miss a shot, may miss 2 shots, but they seem to stay with it there because of their resilience and their length and put it in the hole there from there. So no secret, teams want to try to force them to shoot from outside. They have been a little bit erratic doing that. That'll be the key for us, try to keep them out of the paint. But the big thing is if they do happen to miss that first shot, we've got to clean up possessions and really scrap, because we're going to be undersized in just about every position. So scouting report is Ayersville's really darn good. They've won 23 games this year, and you don't win 23 games unless you're a special team. And really not overly deep, but play 5-6 kids that are all really good basketball players.
Sounds like you're going to have to match them physicality-wise in this one.
Yeah, I mean, physicality, twofold there. I don't know how to answer that. I mean, I think physically, as far as strength, we can hang with anybody, but the length is going to be an issue, and I would consider length part of physicality too, because it has the same outcome. So that's a concern. We're gonna run some different defenses at them. Try to change it up on them a little bit. Try to get a stolen possession here or there. And then essentially it's going to come down to, can we make shots that are contested, because they'll all be contested because of their length in the half-court set when we're on offense. So that's going to be the key. Like any time, you get hot shooting and good things happen, and, we'll see what happens there.
It's our conversation with the coach, talking with Montpelier head coach Mike Bummer. Congrats on the win last Saturday. Best of luck in this one.
Hey, thanks, Goop. Appreciate you covering us.
Stay with us. More in the pregame when we come back.
Be part of the Montpelier Athletic Boosters and help support all the athletes at the Montpelier schools by calling 419-485-6785. The Montpelier Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the Montpelier athletes good luck in today's game. Strive to be the best, and you will succeed at everything you do. The Montpelier Boosters are proud of all your achievements. Good luck and do your best. That's all anyone can ask. And go Locos!
Just 3 words tell you everything you need to know. They tell you why we employ more than 2,000 workers at our factory in Virginia Beach, and why over 10,000 local steel dealers are putting battery power in the hands of Americans. Not everyone can say that, but we can. Made in America. Real steel. Find yours.
See Black Swamp Equipment in Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance.
Attention, Bryan shoppers. Are you in the market for high-quality appliances and furniture? Look no further than Direct Link Appliance and Furniture. They have a wide selection of Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid appliances, as well as service on all makes and models. And coming soon, they'll be carrying Ashley Furniture and Jameson mattresses. Don't miss out on unbelievable prices and top-notch services on everything you need to turn your house into a home. Visit Direct Link Appliance and Furniture in Bryan today.
The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. See Danielle Van Atta of Danielle Van Atta Agency today. She can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Phone Danielle Van Atta today at 419-636-0408.
And we welcome you back to our pregame show. Time now for our conversation with the coach, and we are talking with Ayersville head coach Tim Nicely. And, well, Tim, coming off a sectional title for you in the girls over the weekend. Sounds like maybe a slow start against Edgerton, but got things rolling after a while.
Yeah, Edgerton came out and just put it right to us. They, knocked down 3, 4, 5 shots in a row, and I think it sort of shocked us a little bit. And then we just couldn't throw it in the ocean that night. It's just one of those games where, we had some good shots and we just couldn't make them. And then in the second half, we made a few adjustments and picked up our defense intensity, and that's what we've been based on all year is our defense. And then we picked up some turnovers on their part, and then we scored. And once we got back, we went up by 1 or 2 points, and then we had I think like 4 baskets in a row on a couple turnovers and a couple nice offensive plays, and then that sort of put us in the driver's seat the rest of the game. So.
Well, Tim, you've been around basketball long enough to know tournament games, one-and-done type things, anything can happen. What does that say about the girls, your staff as well, that no one really panicked? You kind of fought through it a little bit. I think that sounds like some mental toughness that you have this year.
Yeah, I mean, the girls have started, this summer. We lost a couple of key players from last year from graduation, and we started this summer in Findlay, and everybody sort of gelled pretty well together. And we figured we'd have a pretty decent year, but we're having a little bit better than I think what one of our goals was to have 18 wins. Well, we're over that, and so we're playing pretty well as a team. And one thing nice about this team, probably one of the best teams I've ever had, is just the unselfishness that they don't care who scores. They just want to win, and they look for each other very well, so it's very nice to see.
Well, it's on to the district, a familiar opponent waiting you there in Montpelier. I think, a little over a month you picked up a win against them. What do you remember about the first meeting with them?
Well, it was a Saturday game, and and I'm not a big fan of Saturday afternoon games, and I don't think our girls are either. But both teams played hard. I thought they hit some nice shots, and we hit some nice shots, and we pulled away by 12. But it was sort of nip and tuck most of the game, and we got to be ready to go. It's like I said, tournament time comes. You never know. We can't have a bad first half like we did the other night, and hopefully that doesn't happen again, and we have to work real hard to get back into it. So,
Tim, what would you like to see unfold tempo-wise? What would you think Montpelier would like to kind of unfold when it comes to tempo?
I don't know. Haven't watched a lot of their games other than our tape with them, and I guess we got them on tape again. We're going to watch Wednesday night, but our tempo, we like to get out and run and push the ball like crazy, and so that's been one of our big things that we've had. But we can run the half court offense, and Allie Schindler and Taylor Kraft and Kirsten Mannon and some of the other girls, we can score on a set offense pretty regularly if we need to.
Kind of along those lines, being smart with the basketball, right, Tim? Knowing when to run, when to attack, and maybe when to kind of play a little half-court basketball. Sounds like something that the girls have done a nice job with that all year.
Yeah, we have. Like I said, it started in the summertime, and then I've always been a zone coach, and then we went more man, and we play both, and we go back and forth. So see how things plan out, and we'll go from there on Thursday night. So
it's our conversation with the coach, catching up with Ayersville head coach Tim Nicely. Tim, nice catching up with you again. Appreciate the time. Best of luck in this one.
Well, thank you very much.
Stay with us. More in the pregame when we come back.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Montpelier, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Hello, this is Paul Rorick Jr., a third-generation owner of Fackler Monument Company located in Montpelier, Ohio. Join us for our annual open house happening Monday, March 4th through Saturday, March 9th. Planning ahead for your loved ones' memorials can ease the burden during the time of loss. That is why we are excited to offer 15 to 35% off exclusively during our open house event. Discover personalized, handcrafted memorials that capture your unique style while respecting your budget. Come in and have a conversation during our open house from March 4th to March 9th, located in downtown Montpelier, Ohio. To show our appreciation for your patronage, receive a complimentary pair of vases with every double memorial purchase and 15% off during our our open house. Come explore the Tri-State's largest indoor showroom or visit us online at facklermonument.com. Trust in our quality that endures for generations. Join us for our open house where we honor the legacy of your loved ones. The Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio, serving families for over 100 years.
For all of your insurance needs, see Elaine Hake at Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street in Montpelier. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance, plus financial responsibility bonds are available. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency wants to salute and congratulate all of the area athletes for their time and commitment. Good luck to all the athletes. From Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street, Montpelier. Does the loss of electricity with an electrical storm scare you? Tired of being in the dark, not knowing how long before the electricity will come back on? Have Highland Center Electric install a backup generator system in your home. You can protect your whole house or just those critical circuits such as the freezer, fridge, furnace, or sump pump. Give yourself that peace of mind knowing that whether you're home or not, your home is protected from loss of electricity. Call Highland Center Electric today at 419-395-2577 to get your free quote. Better Business Bureau accredited, license number 38086.
We are back out here in Defiance as we move closer to the opening tip tonight between Game 2, 17-6 Montpelier, 23-1 Ayersville. Montpelier's won 5 of their last 6. They knocked off Antwerp in the sectional final to get here. Ayersville 23-1, winners of 10 straight after their only loss on the year. That was to Caela, so they have stayed hot this season. Lost that game to Caela 41-35 back on January 23rd. Rejoining me, Edon girls head basketball coach Caela Walker. And Caela, as we talk about this game tonight, I want to get your thoughts on what, if you had to pick a couple of most important things for each team. Let's start with Montpelier. In winning this game, what are a couple of keys tonight for Mike Baum and the Locos?
You got to take care of the basketball. Okay, possessions are going to be key tonight. We can't have empty possessions, so that's going to be first and foremost. Getting out to their shooters, knowing where they're at on the perimeter. And then defensively, I think they can get up and pressure and force them into some turnovers.
All right, based on what Ayersville likes to do, what are some things for them to get back and make it a Crestview-Ayersville rematch in the district final?
I think they have to play their tempo. I look for Montpelier to speed them up, so play their tempo of basketball, knock down open shots, and again, they have to take care of the basketball as well.
So we're getting closer to that opening tip tonight here between Montpelier and Ayersville. The winner to get Crestview will be joined by Crestview head girls basketball coach Mark Gregory at halftime of our second game here as we talk about what happened in Game 1 and basically the season for Crestview as a whole. Lineup time for Montpelier, and these lineups brought to you by Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier. Kelsey Bum, a 5'3 junior. Aaliyah Hillard, a 5'3 junior. Mira McGee, a 5'7 senior. Madeline Hopper, a 5'7 junior. And J.D. Aribes, a 5'9 junior. For the Ayersville Pilots, coached by Tim Nicely, it'll be Mabel McGuire, a 5'7 senior. Kirsten Mannon, a 5'9 senior. Kendra Waldron, a 5'8 sophomore. Allie Schindler, a 5'11 senior, and Taylor Kraft, a 6'1" senior. Your lineups tonight brought to you by Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier, Ohio. For the Tri-State's best selection of monuments, Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier. The officials working the game tonight who have their eyes on the game, presented by Tri-State Vision Center, they are Zach Grosjean, Abby Moore, and Jeremy T.G. Does that middle name ring a bell to you?
Oh, yeah.
Getting the district semifinal tonight. Eyes on the game, brought to you by Tri-State Vision Center. By the way, these two did meet in the regular season. It happened on a Saturday. In fact, it was the game right before Ayersville lost. They played on a Saturday. Ayersville won the game 37-23. One final quick timeout. The second game of the night. Montpelier and Ayersville coming up next.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
See Caela Insurance Agency of downtown Montpelier, your auto owner's insurance agent.
John Dye and everyone at Strong Real Estate in Montpelier would like to wish all the athletes in tonight's game good luck. Located right in the heart of Montpelier, Ohio, Strong Real Estate Solutions is successfully helping people find that perfect home, building lot, or commercial property. Strong Real Estate Associates are available to provide you with full service in all your real estate needs. Contact John Dye today at Strong Real Estate Solutions in Montpelier, Ohio.
Family is at the heart of everything we do. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, we understand that your family's needs evolve over time, and we're here to support you through every stage of your journey. Whether it's saving for your kids' education, upgrading to a larger home, or planning for retirement, we're here to help you prioritize what matters most. Join us at Midwest Community, and let's build a stronger financial future for your family. Visit us online at midwestcommunity.org to learn more today.
Back out here at Defiance tonight. Good crowd on hand for this district semifinal game between Montpelier and Ayersville. Mike Bum coaching in his second district tournament. In his first year, Montpelier advanced in D3, played a game and lost at Anthony Wayne. Meanwhile, for Tim Nicely, his second straight year as the Ayersville coach, also advanced to the district final when he was the head coach back for the Fayette Lady Eagles. We'll see how deep into that satchel he'll go tonight to try to turn the tide, because you never know what's going to happen tonight between Montpelier and Ayersville. Will somebody tweak what they've done? You don't think so, probably, because you're going to do what you do well at this time of the year. But there could be some subtle tweaks.
Maybe little wrinkles in there.
Yeah. J.D. Uribe jumps it up against Taylor Craft, and the opening tip goes to Ayersville. Right to left come the Pilots. They're in their white uniforms with the blue numbers. Montpelier in their all blue numbers, two-tone blue, and a steal by Kelsey Bum. Bum pushing it the other way. The right-hand layup is up and good, and the first points of the night off an Ayersville turnover belong to Kelsey Bum.
Good anticipation there.
Allie Schindler will be guarded by Hopper. Over to the right side of the floor, it goes now to Kendra Waldron. Waldron, top of the circle, picks that dribble up, hands it off now to Kirsten Mannon. Or check that, Mabel McGuire. McGuire, a pick and roll, wanted to get it to Mannon. Broken up, Mannon grabbed it back. Shot on the way, no good, but an offensive rebound and a reset here for Ayersville. Here's Schindler, over to the left side of the lane. Schindler bounce pass to Waldron. Back to Schindler. They'll double down on her. This is a little bit different animal I want you to talk a little bit about when we get a chance here. Going against the two guards of Antwerp that Montpelier just did. Now going against the Schindler and Kraft. That shot was blocked. They'll get another chance. That shot is on the way, no good. And the rebound to Kelsey Bum for Montpelier. So the dynamics on how you guard this team is a little different than how they played Antwerp, which they did very well last Saturday night.
Yeah, I think, you have to get out to them. Also give space at the same time because of the quickness.
Mira McGee's runner is no good. The follow is going to be no good. They'll get another chance. That's no good. After getting multiple offensive rebounds, finally Ayersville able to snare it, and it's Schindler who grabbed it. Schindler now has it. Edgerton did a great job with a box and one, holding her in check in the first half, and then they started to find their offensive rhythm in the second half. Around the horn it goes to Schindler on the wing. Hopper gets the first chore and task in guarding her. Left point now to Mabel McGuire. McGuire gives it up on the wing to Taylor Kraft. Kraft lobs to the post. Now McGuire trying to post inside. They threw it too far, and it's a second Ayersville giveaway, Caela.
We talked about that pressure from Montpelier. That was good pressure out on the perimeter. Makes that tough pass to throw.
Aaliyah Hillard, who was a certain X factor for Montpelier in their win on Saturday night over Antwerp. Bounce pass left side to Kelsey Bum. She has the game's only points right now. Bum, a pick and pop for J.D. Uribe. They'd love to get her going. Uribe was quiet the other night. The runner is good on the layup off the left side. That was Aaliyah Hillard, and it is a 4-0 start. Montpelier in front. 2.5 minutes in. Schindler off the bounce. Into the lane. Gives it up now to Mannon. Mannon flips it to Waldron. Montpelier man-to-man defensively. Over to the wing now to Waldron. Waldron swallowed up by a double team, flips to Schindler. Schindler back now to Waldron. In the lane to Kraft. She comes left side, and that's good for Kirsten Mannon, and the first 2 of the night for Ayersville.
Good patience there by Ayersville.
4-2. Montpelier on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. First couple of subs getting off the bench for the Lady Locos here at the dead ball. Bum fires a 3, in and out, no good. Schindler scoops up a loose ball rebound for Ayersville. Getting it ahead in transition, cutting through the lane, threw it too tall for Mannon. It's a third Ayersville turnover. Back the other way, left to right, Kelsey Bum to J.D. Uribe's top of the key. Uribe's dribble handoff now to Bum. Bum comes left side. Winner gets Crestview, a 70-32 winner over Stryker in our first game tonight. Now it's Uribe's on the right point. Crossover dribble on the wing. Uribe's down into the corner, circles back out in front to McGee. McGee to Hillard. Now it is going to be Hopper. Hopper with help coming through it wide of Mira McGee, and that'll be Montpelier's first turnover as it goes out of bounds. Zoe Uribe's and Lila Mahan in for Montpelier. Lainey Sheets, a 5'8 sophomore, comes on for Ayersville for the first time. So any early tendencies 4 minutes in yet, Caela, for either team that you've seen?
I think you got to take the shot that's created for you. There's been a couple inside outs that I think both teams have passed up. That's the shot that's created, and they got to take that.
Here's Schindler across midcourt. Ayersville right to left. Bounce pass over to Taylor Kraft. They are the top 2 scorers for this Pilots team. Now cutting in the lane, it's Sheets. Sheets gives it up to McGuire. McGuire top of the key. Bounce pass right side over to Sheets. Sheets goes all the way through the paint, comes left wing, and now goes to Kraft. Kraft guarded by J.D. Uribe's here in this exchange. Bum stays in front, and now lets the defender go along the baseline. McGuire, her pass through the lane is going to ricochet out of bounds off the hands of Ayersville.
Good job there to break that up.
So off the deflection, Ayersville keeps it. Sluggish start for the Pilots, 1 for 4 with 3 turnovers, a little more than halfway in, and that'll be a 4th turnover of the game as Mahan digs out a loose ball. Nice look up the floor. Zoe Uribe's shot is swatted out of bounds by Lainey Sheets. It'll stay with Montpelier. Bria Friend will come in for the first time. Bria Friend, Bella Ramos, a couple of kids because of a couple of different reasons moving up late in the year as Zoe Uribe's, somebody was zigging, she thought they were zagging, and it turns into a ball out of bounds for a second turnover. But a couple of kids that are getting maybe some minutes here, limited time here and there that you hope can help you a little bit in this tournament game.
I think it's important to get them in early, get them a little taste of the pace of the game, and
Schindler to the post, down to Kraft, who spins into a triple team. It was stripped away, but falls to Mannon. Mannon now to Sheets. Sheets over the top to Schindler, low right side. Now to Kraft, who's fouled on the way up. And Taylor Kraft will shoot a couple of free throws. Zach Grosjean says that foul is going to go on Zoe Uribe's, her first of the night.
Montpelier's doing a great job of taking away the inside game there.
Yeah, anytime Schindler or Kraft on the interior get that ball, 2-3 defenders have run at them. First free throw was way off target, no good. Ayersville 23-1, Montpelier 17-6. This is a 2-3 matchup. She missed both foul shots. Zoe Uribe's with the rebound. Outlet now to Kelsey Bum. Bum left to right across the timeline. Bum into the half-court offense. Bounces it right side to Mahan. Just dropped under the 3-minute mark left in this quarter. It's 4-2. Schindler a near steal. Now it will be a steal as she's able to fleece Mahan and go for a driving layup for her first 2 of the game. And we are tied at 4.
Pick the pocket there for a layup at the other end.
Boy, Schindler and another ill-advised turnover from Montpelier. They have 4. And they've had some spells this year where turnovers have been an issue. Schindler, just the way she is configured, her body, that length and that athletic ability really causes nightmarish matchups here, doesn't it?
You know, she's really cagey. You know, she's good at changing her speed and direction. And
with it is Sheets for Ayersville. Bounces it left side to Mannon on the baseline. Mannon attacks baseline. And now we'll back it up. Throws it out on top. Little jammed up on top. Ariel Brown has come on for the first time as losing the dribble was Mannon out of bounds. It'll stay. It's off the foot of a Montpelier Lady Loco. Here comes Madeline Hopper for Bria Friend. Ayersville 2 for 5 to start the game. Montpelier is 2 for 7 shooting to start this game. We are tied at 4. Here's Sheets. Brings it in now to Schindler. Schindler over to Kraft. Left side. Muscles it up. No good. Defensive rebound for Mahan and the Locos. Outlet now to Bum. They don't have numbers, so she'll slow the train down. Bum backs it out on the wing. Gives it up to Zoe Uribe. Around the horn to Mahan. To the baseline now on the wing and into the lane. The runner by Jada Uribe. High off the window for 2. Nice take.
Nice take there through the lane. That's a tough shot to make.
Yeah. Is Jada tough? When you had a scouting report for Jada Uribe, what was it and what she likes to do offensively?
I'm going to take away her spin move back in the middle of the basket. She likes to catch and drop step over that left shoulder, I believe.
Able to go through the lane and use the bounce really effectively that time. Flex look here offensively for the Pilots. Running now, Kraft will run high. Instead, they give it to Schindler. And they'll reset. 1:20 to go in the first quarter. 6-4 Montpelier on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. On the right side, Sheets gives it to Schindler. Schindler in the lane, knifing her way to the basket. Get it out of here, says Hopper, and it goes out of bounds. Great hands, Madeline Hopper.
Good defense there.
Hillard and McGee return for Montpelier. Both communities, as expected, filling, well, not filling, but making this place really turned over by Ayersville for a 5th turnover. Coming in droves, I guess, is the point I was going to say, because both these communities do a really good job of following their teams.
Yeah, it's a good atmosphere here tonight. Good crowds.
Greatest place. I said once Defiance got this gym, they were never going to give it up. Once they got this gym, they were never going to give up a district. Girls and boys districts will be here probably close to forever. A 3, and it's a travel. Loading up was J.D. Uribe's. That's 5 turnovers now for both teams. So how does each team clean up their turnover problems? Because they're not committing turnovers in the same manner. So how do they each team clean things up here?
Just slow down.
Breathe.
Slow down. Take a beat here.
Dribble drive. Schindler with a left hand. No good on the layup. Rebound Hillard coming back the other way. Pretty bounce pass, but just led her teammate McGee a little bit too far.
A little too strong on the throw. Good read, though. I'd have thrown it. I'd have thrown the same pass.
43 seconds remaining in this opening quarter of play. It's 6-4. Montpelier. Ayersville possession. Crossing the timeline, Schindler. Schindler left wing. Dribble handoff now, hands to Ariel Brown. Brown gets a high ball screen, gives it up now to Kendra Waldron. Waldron zips it back to the left now to Schindler. Stops, fires. 15-footer at the foul line is short. The rebound to Hillard. They have time, 15 to get up the floor and get a shot. Here's J.D. Uribe to Kelsey Bum. Bum with 12. Now left side to Hopper. Kicks it back out. Bum from deep, and that's off target for 3, and that rebound trickles out of bounds and goes to Ayersville with 5 seconds left in the quarter. To the table for Montpelier comes Mahan. Good substitution here. You can steal some time for Kelsey Bum, right?
Yep, get her a little breather here before the second quarter. Good move there by Coach Bum.
Here's Schindler off the inbounds with 3. Schindler to half court with 2. Finds Kraft. Half court try straight on is no good. That'll do it for the first quarter. Points at a premium. 6-4 Montpelier after 1 on B-Rock Sports.
Kim's Supply Company in Montpelier has served the area for over 35 years and prides themselves in supplying the highest quality products and technical services at competitive prices. Hard work and dedication has kept Kim's Supply in business that long, and it has also helped the Montpelier team have a winning season. Congratulations to the Locos, and good luck in tonight's game from Kim's Supply in Montpelier. Go Locos!
When you're inside this winter, you want to not only be warm, but also have great indoor air quality. Well, Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services features it all with Lennox and iWave. iWave safely treats the air throughout your home, plus kills mold, bacteria, and viruses. It also reduces odors from pets and cooking, reduces allergens, smoke, static electricity, and dust in the air. And best of all, no maintenance, no bulb, no other parts to replace. Check out Stark's at starksphs.com or phone toll-free 1-800-329-4040.
6-4 our score. Montpelier in front. Montpelier 3 of 9 from the field. Ayersville 2 for 10. So it's been tough sledding, but mostly, Caela, because of really good defense, I think, by both teams so far.
Both teams are getting after it on the defensive end, which you like to see.
Here's Mahan for Montpelier. Snaps it over to Kelsey Bum on the wing. Bum had it poked away out of bounds off Mabel McGuire. I guess if we have a dead ball and it's almost 8 o'clock, if we're going to get a hello in to our favorite listener tonight, our number one fan, little man Trey, listening. And I know we're not Eddie Vedder and Jeff Ament from Pearl Jam, but we'll have to do tonight. So
we're close enough.
Tell your son, your amazing son, hello. I'm giving him hi. .9 says hi to you, Trey.
I hope you're being a good listener at home.
Mahan fouled on her way to the basket, shoots a pair. That foul will be Schindler's first. Nobody likes .9 quite like Trey.
Not like him.
I thought you were, it's 1A and 1B, you and him. Free throw good by Mahan.
I don't know, we battle that out every morning when we tune in.
7-4 Montpelier. Lila Mahan. Mike Bum likes to call her that spark plug off the bench. She's going to bring energy. Missed the second free throw. Hopper couldn't grab the loose ball rebound. Her momentum had her touching it, and she went out of bounds. But Mahan, she is prone to some foul trouble, but it's that foul trouble that you live with because of the energy that she plays with.
That's right. You like that a little bit.
Walking it up, Laney Sheets for Ayersville. Into their half-court offense, right to left. Sheets bounce pass over to Waldron. Waldron high right. 7-4 Montpelier with a lead. Crestview waits on the winner on Saturday night in a 6 o'clock district championship game. High post to Schindler. Facing up now. Looks to the post to Kraft. Didn't have an angle. Now flips it to the left to Sheets. And Sheets has got it to go.
Nice little jumper there on the baseline. In rhythm shot.
That'll make it a 7-6 game. Sheets first two. Sheets, Schindler, and Mannon 2-point field goals for Ayersville. Here's Montpelier with the possession, up 7-6. Mahan front between the circles. Comes over to the right side, hands it off to Hopper. A little more than a minute gone by in quarter number 2. Here's McGee. Now McGee to a 15-footer just below the left elbow. Bangs it in for a deuce.
Good take.
Mira McGee, that quiet starter, and Montpelier's only senior on this team. So they'll be back again next season. Heavy junior class. Down low it goes to Kraft. She powers it up, no good. Got her own miss, goes down to the deck. Ball loose and going to be grabbed by Montpelier. Play on here in game number 2. 9-6 Locos. Bum, stop, fire, 3 is no good. And the rebound to Montpelier offensively by Hopper.
Good hustle.
Hopper to a cutting Bum in the lane, flips it back out to Hopper. Bum just with those instincts, and Mike Bum saw some stagnant players, takes a timeout. 9-6 Montpelier, 2 minutes into quarter number 2.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
Lita Ford, when they were teenagers.
What was the song?
9-6, Bad Reputation, Cherry Bomb. Check it out.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking Joan Jett music off the air. We're also talking hoops. It's 9-6 Montpelier. Mike Bum saw a lot of standing, right? And that took the timeout.
Yeah, I thought that was a good call, just to kind of get his team regrouped.
On the left side, Mira McGee gives it up now to J.D. Uribe. Uribe comes out to the left point, turns it over. It's intercepted. That's a 7th turnover for Montpelier. Filling the lane on the right side. They were unable to make the connection to Waldron. Loose ball everywhere. And now Hillard is down, may have hit her head. Here's Brown off glass, no good. She is very slow to get up. And on the defensive rebound by Montpelier, an Ayersville foul. And I think Mike Bum recognized immediately that she is a little woozy. She's grabbing the back of her head. She just gave a thumbs up, but I think they're going to, good move. You got to be precautionary here and make sure she's definitely okay. Taylor Kraft got the foul, her first. So 2 fouls in the quarter on Ayersville. None so far on Montpelier. Montpelier nursing a 9-6 lead. To the right side of the floor it goes now to Mahan. Mahan being ridden by McGuire and forces a turnover. The interception now, and going the other way, the left-hand lay-in, Laney Sheets. Good play off the bench for Ayersville from Laney Sheets.
Yep, coming in, good read on the steal, good finish at the other end.
Here's somebody that isn't bashful, Zoe Uribe. She never has been. She takes the three, it's stuck, and that means they have to go to the possession arrow. Oh, come on, Abby. Get up there and get that ball. Abby Moore down there. Can't she get up there and get that?
You know, you can't flash everything, everybody. You got to save those tricks. Maybe for a district final game, she'll get up there and get that. But
well,
not tonight.
and you also don't want to not get it either.
That's
that
true.
would be my fear.
I believe she could get it, though.
I do, too.
My chips are in.
I know I couldn't and wouldn't try it, but I sure can talk a heck of a game.
Yeah.
9-8 our score.
You'd injure one of those.
The Achilles, is that what you were going for?
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to speak it into existence.
Yeah. This is our lack of Achilles broadcast here going on. You fully torn, me partially torn. Meanwhile, Schindler is going to go to the line as she picks up a foul on Kelsey Bum, and it's an and one for Schindler as she's able to connect and have a shot here at getting the three-point play, and in and out and back in. 5 for Allie Schindler. And now it's a 7-0 Ayersville run as they have an 11-9 lead. 4:45 left in the first half. Bum over to Aaliyah Hillard. Top the key to McGee. McGee snaps it to the left side to Kelsey Bum. Bum bounces it out in front to Hillard. Hillard driving to the basket. Nice job to see her come back in. Unable to get the finish. And the rebound to Kraft. And now to Schindler. Up the floor. Nice look to a cutting Laney Sheets. Didn't have a shot, though, so she has to rotate it around to McGuire. Now to Kraft. Back to McGuire. McGuire at the foul line just threw that one up because she was off balance. The offensive rebound putback is no good in the lane. And now it's Bum coming out of the pack. By the way, Montpelier absolutely throttling Ayersville on the backboard. But for the Locos, here's what's been their undoing tonight. 9 turnovers. They're fortunate to only be down 11-9 right now. How do you get rid of what they're doing with turning the basketball over, Caela?
Just still looking a little jittery out there.
You think so?
I do. I think both teams are just playing a little anxious. Like the ball, I don't know if it's slippery or what. We just look like we can't grab it, hold on to it.
And for Ayersville, it'd be a little bit more surprising for my money. They have 6 seniors on the team that were here in this moment last year. And a step further. Up ahead to Schindler. Drops it down low to Mannon. And Kirsten Mannon lays it home. Mannon with 4 now. And Ayersville adding to their lead. And they've scored 9 unanswered since it was a 9-4 game. 3:45 left. Bum to the foul line. Rotates it around to Hopper. Now on the wing to Hillard. Hillard skip pass over to J.D. Uribe's. Uribe's trying to shed her defender. Gives to Hillard. Hillard knifes into the lane. Kicks it out. McGee from 15 buries it. Mira McGee, a much-needed field goal for the Locos.
Great shot. That shot was created by her teammate. She took it and knocked it down.
That'll end the 9-0 run. Schindler the other way. Pretty bounce pass to a lay-in for Ariel Brown. And Mike Bum with a defensive breakdown wants a timeout.
Nice pass there.
15-11 Pilots. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Paul Rorick Jr. with the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio, inviting you to our annual open house Monday, March 4th through Saturday, March 9th. We are offering 15 to 35% off during our open house. Visit the largest indoor showroom in the tri-state area or visit us online at facklermonument.com. Stop by our open house March 4th through March 9th in downtown Montpelier, Ohio. You will receive a free pair of vases with every double memorial purchase plus 15 to 35% off. The Fackler Monument Company, serving families for over 100 years.
15-11. Yeah, I got you, Ben. 15-11 our score here in this one after that timeout taken by Mike Bum and a spirited Montpelier huddle that time because of a defensive breakdown or two.
You know, sometimes you got to do that.
Oh,
you know,
I'm all for it.
Changes you send a little message and...
Yep, you gotta, and that's exactly it. And I think message received from Montpelier. We'll see. J.D. Reeves has it, gives it up to Kelsey Bum. About ready to hit the 3-minute mark left in this first half. She'll loop it over to McGee. McGee hands it now to Hillard. Hillard gives to Bum. Bum circles it out. Now crossover, wants to work one-on-one with Crash. She has an ISO on that side, and now they'll flush a couple of players over that way now. Bum Gives it up to J.D. Uribe. Uribe, spin move on Schindler, but Schindler, good defense behind her. Now it's a bounce pass to Hillard. Hillard on the right to Hopper. Down low to McGee. Backing in, turning, scoring! Mira McGee coming to play here in the district semi.
Good move. That's tough to play back to the basket.
Especially, and you're right, she doesn't do that incredibly often. 15-13 the score now. 6 for Mira McGee. Kraft on a back cut for Schindler. Couldn't handle it cleanly, so she taps it out now to Laney Sheets. Sheets to Kraft. Kraft between the circles. Backs and goes out near midcourt. 2 minutes to play in the first half. 15-13, Ayersville on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Very competitive game as we anticipated. Schindler fall away, no, and touched by Montpelier, so it'll be Ayersville possession. Mahan and Zoe Uribe's back in. Meanwhile, it will be Kendra Waldron reporting back for the Pilots. Bounce pass to the right side, Schindler. She'll touch it out to Waldron. Waldron slashing to the basket, bumped and fouled by Zoe Uribe, which will be Zoe's second. And 2 free throws coming up for Kendra Waldron. She has not scored tonight. Well, we've seen almost a half. Any surprises of any kind, or is this kind of what you anticipated as Waldron hits the free throw?
I think a little bit of both.
Okay. What would be a surprise to you then?
The franticness. I think both groups are just playing a little unsure, maybe.
Okay.
I think you got to trust with what got you here and do what works for your group and get back to that on both ends for both groups.
It will certainly be interesting to see the halftime adjustments and what is made. It's a close game at 17-13. Here's Mahan along the baseline, traveled with it. 10, well, this is a certain thing. Ayersville came into the court. They haven't turned it over at all in the second quarter, while Montpelier has added 5 more to their total, so they have 10 in the first half. And again, fortunate to be down only by 4. Minute and a half and counting left in this first half. 17-13 Ayersville. Seemingly, the Pilots have weathered Montpelier's start. In the lane, it's Mannon. Mannon lost the basketball. Good hands defensively by Montpelier. Mahan now coming the other way, left to right, gives to Bum. Bum sizing up Waldron, now tosses it to Mahan. Mahan between the circles to Zoe Uribe. She'll turn the corners. Uribe's lost the dribble, but tracked down a loose ball. Finds McGee. McGee a step below the foul line, now gives it up to Mahan. Under a minute to go in this first half. 17-13 Ayersville. Crestview waits in the wings, coming up on Saturday night at 6 o'clock in a district final. Off the right side, stop, jumper, and a foul. Mahan to shoot 2. That foul, Abby Moore says, is going to go on Laney Sheets.
Montpelier does a good job of attacking the defense there. I think they can get it inside a little bit more. I like to see that.
Sheets, her first. Team's third. Mahan rolls in the free throw. Both her points at the foul line. She's now 2 for 3 shooting free throws. 17-14. It's a game that's basically been played within a 5-point spread here tonight. 2 for 2 that time, 3 for 4 on the game. Mahan replaced by Hillard. 2-point edge for the Pilots, 17-15. It'll be Schindler who will walk it up. Let's see if Tim Nicely wants one shot. 35 seconds to play in the half. Bounce pass over to the left side to Sheets. Sheets on the wing, guarded by Bum. Cross court on the right point to Waldron. Poked away by Hillard, and she's the last to touch it as it trickles out of bounds. 17-15, 27 seconds left in the half. Ayersville nursing the 2-point advantage. On the inbounds for Schindler, deflected away, loose ball going to be grabbed by Hopper. That's a 7th Ayersville turnover. The teams have combined for 17 turnovers. Mike Bum wants them to spread the floor. This is going to be 1-4 low. It's deflected away, and that's going to be off of Kelsey Bum. The deflection happened from Kendra Waldron, and then Kelsey Bum, I think, kind of looked away, and it hit her foot and trickled out of bounds.
Yeah, she got bumped a little bit there up top.
You can't expect to get very many of those calls tournament time, can you?
No, you cannot.
11 seconds to shoot for Ayersville now as it's brought into Sheets. Sheets gets a high screen. Sheets all the way to the baseline. Sheets rotates it out now to Waldron. 2 seconds. 1. Waldron's runner and a foul at the horn. I think it's going to go on Jada. No, it's not Jada Uribe's. It's going to be Mira McGee with no time on the clock. And then going to the line to shoot 2 will be Kendra Waldron. And now they put .1 on the clock. Let's see if it sticks with that or it's all zeros. They still haven't posted the foul, but I thought they signaled 1-4 Mira McGee. Whether it's .0 or .1, you can't get a shot away, so it's. I'm putting McGee down for now. Waldron drills the free throw. Tough call going against Montpelier here late. 18-15 Ayersville. And they do finally post it as a McGee foul. 2 for 2, 4 for 4 for the half for Kendra Waldron. And that's it. They say the half is over. Half is over. 19-15 Ayersville as we go to the locker rooms, and the main stop's halftime show when we come back.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Montpelier, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. See Danielle Van Atta of Danielle Van Atta Agency today. She can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Phone Danielle Van Atta today at 419-636-0408.
Painting in the winter is now a possibility with Clark & Kensington's low VOC, making the paint smell very low. And Clark & Kensington is also ultra durable, resists cracking, peeling, and flaking, and provides a mold and mildew resistant finish, and has the primer built right in. So now is the time to freshen up the inside of your home with Clark & Kensington paint from Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan. You'll find all you need at Donaldson's, from brushes and rollers to the best paint on the market. Clark & Kensington, Donaldson's Ace Hardware in Bryan. Ace, the helpful place.
Tournament time brings out the best in all of us, responding to pressure, answering the challenge, and rising to our highest levels. That's also what a good education can do, and that's why you need Northwest State Community College. Whether you're looking for job skills training with industry credentials, a 2-year degree, or even a transfer pathway to a 4-year school, we can help. We also have lots of scholarship opportunities available. The clock is ticking. It's time to make your move. Visit northweststate.edu or call 419-267-1320 today.
Your friends at your neighborhood Eden Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Eden, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Eden Farmers Co-op.
Welcome back out here to Defiance, where in Game 2, Ayersville's up 19-15. Game 1, Crestview with the win, 70-32 over Stryker. Head coach Mark Gregory with us. Coach, congrats on the win. A third straight dominating win for your kids here in the postseason. What did you like about your group tonight in grabbing this win over Stryker?
You know, in our pregame discussion, we talked about effort, energy, and enthusiasm, and I thought we brought all 3 of those, and it showed in that first quarter early. And I just was so proud of our starting group, and then our group that came in to help off the bench just did a great job. We didn't have any drop-off. and I think that was a big key for us. Not only that, but it makes you look like a really good coach when you knock down shots. And that's what we did.
Is that something that you've seen on a consistent, all those things, the 3 E's, have you seen that all season long?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, we've had games where, you know, maybe we didn't have firing on all cylinders, but I thought tonight we had everybody stepped up, you know, and if you look at the balance on the scoring with Casey and Ellie and Callie, you know, when we have 3 girls scoring like that, and then you have Maya inside that just does such a nice job of posting, rebounding, and being unselfish by posting hard and then kicking out for threes. It's a dangerous combination, and I like the way we did that tonight.
And you seem like also, I'm going to let you talk more about it, but it seems like also you guys feed so much off of what you do on the defensive end, whether it doesn't have to be a run out for a basket, but how you're efficient then on the offensive end, predicated on what you do defensively.
Yeah, you know, we work really hard on you know, being in full court pressure, whether in diamond, whether in man-to-man, whether in maybe some 2-2-1, and we're not really looking for the home run on the first pass, but maybe the second or third or fourth pass. And we work so hard on we don't stop that till we get down the other end of the floor. And that's where you get some loose balls, you get some tips, you get some deflections, and now you're going the other way with it. And again, credit our kids for just busting their butts down the floor and being unselfish, throwing the ball ahead.
Ayersville, Montpelier, close game, 19-15 Pilots. What are you seeing from both teams here?
I think it's just a battle right now. You know, they're both defensively battling hard. They're both physical teams and tough teams, and I think that's kind of what's going on here. We'll see how it breaks out here in the third quarter and see if either team kind of makes a run. But yeah, I think we know what we get with both of these teams. Both of them are well coached and have a lot of talent. And it's an exciting opportunity for our team.
Great to catch up with you as always, Mark. Congrats on a terrific season. Best of luck in the district final on Saturday night.
Awesome. Thanks for your coverage. Really appreciate it.
Mark Gregory, head coach of the Crestview Knights, as they win our opening game 70-32. Quickly, the numbers from the first half of this game. Scoring the basketball, 6 for Mira McGee, 3 for Lila Mahan, 2 each for Kelsey Bum, Aaliyah Hillard, and Jada Uribes. For Ayersville, Allie Schindler with 5, Kirsten Mannon with 4, Kendra Waldron with 4, Lainey Sheets with 4, Ariel Brown has 2. Shooting the basketball, Montpelier 6 of 15 in the first half. They were 0 for 4 from the three-point line. Ayersville 7 of 20 and 0 for 1 shooting threes. Foul line, Ayersville 5 of 7, Montpelier 3 for 4. Montpelier way too many turnovers, 11 giveaways in that first half. Ayersville also had 7, 6 rebounds for Ayersville, but Montpelier winning the glass 11-6. 19-15, Pilots on top. Second half coming up next.
Are you ready to elevate your archery game? Then look no further than Knocking Point Outfitters, conveniently located just outside of Bryan off US Route 6. No need to worry about the weather. We've got an indoor archery range to keep you on target and in top form. Call for open range hours, and coming soon, experience the thrill of techno hunt and 3D archery. Bring your own bows, and all you have to do is snag our special tips. Plus, discover our extensive selection of guns, bows, and ammo in stock. Knocking Point is your go-to destination for all things archery and more. Visit us today and let the adventure begin. Knocking Point Outfitters, the starting point for every perfect shot.
Fall is a great time to work on your home. Is your home well insulated? Field Supply Center in Blakesley is now stocking the Attic Cat and the Pro Cap blown insulation system. Forget about the dust from the old blown insulation. Attic Cat is the new clean way to insulate your walls and attic. Field Supply Center also offers CertainTeed Landmark shingles, one of the best shingles for your roof. Now is the time to take care of your home. Whether you need insulation, shingles, siding, or window, make Field Supply in Blakesley your first stop.
Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer has some exciting news. Not only has Peltz been bringing you the finest in building materials for generations, now they have a new website with a huge selection of items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen, and bath. Check out the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier or Pioneer, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation. generation.
Does the loss of electricity with an electrical storm scare you? Tired of being in the dark, not knowing how long before the electricity will come back on? Have Highland Center Electric install a backup generator system in your home. You can protect your whole house or just those critical circuits such as the freezer, fridge, furnace, or sump pump. Give yourself that peace of mind knowing that whether you're home or not, your home is protected from loss of electricity. Call Highland Center Electric today at 419-395-2577 to get your free quote. Better Business Bureau accredited, license number 38086.
Hi, this is Tammy Bergman with Andrews, O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. Andrews, O'Neill & Lowe has cared for our neighbors for a century. We believe when communities are strong, everyone benefits. From your family to your assets, your employees to your business. We're proud to partner with Central Insurance to protect what matters most to you, because you are what matters most to us. Here's to the next 100 years of delivering on our promise to provide peace of mind on good days and when facing the unexpected. Learn more at AndrewsO'NeillandLowe.com.
Are you ready to tackle your next projects with the best equipment in town? Then look no further than Black Swamp Equipment, serving Bryant, Archbold, and Defiance. Right now, we have incredible deals on steel chainsaws. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a weekend warrior, Steel has you covered. And that's not all. Need to chip or split that wood? We've got you covered with wood chipper and wood splitter rentals too. But wait, there's more. Our Milwaukee tool sale is happening now. Upgrade your tool kit with top quality Milwaukee tools at unbeatable prices. Stop in or give us a call to discover everything that's on sale. Black Swamp Equipment. Locations in Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance.
Second half ready to get underway. McGuire, Mannon, Waldron, Schindler, and Kraft for Ayersville. Montpelier with McGee, Uribe's, Hopper, Bum, and Hillard to start the second half of play. You know what? You can just go with that if you want. We're talking strategy here on how to get through the second half together. Are you enjoying yourself?
I'm having a blast.
Are you?
This is good
stuff. Have I talked you out of coaching?
No.
And becoming a member of the media?
No.
All of Eden right now is anticipating and really waiting to do something to me if that were true.
I need a better headset.
Well, you need to work that on there a little bit better.
Man,
you're not a you're a rookie.
I feel like Maverick up here. Talk to me, Goose.
No, that's funny. J.D. Uribe's dribble handoff to Hillard on the first possession of the second half. Throws it inside to Bum. Couple of pump fakes. Layup is good. Great job to show the basketball that time, Caela, and get the defenders to commit.
I love that.
19-17, Ayersville with the lead as we just get underway here in the third quarter. Over on the right side, Waldron has it into the paint. No good, Schindler. The follow is up, and that is no good as well. And finally, a board for Montpelier, and then they turn it over. And that is something that has to be cleaned up by both teams here in the second half.
Yeah, we got to tighten that up there. Just take a beat. I mean, you got your dribble yet. Use it. You can bring the ball up the floor.
I mean, both these teams, whoever is the survivor tonight, Crestview will feast on your giveaways.
Yeah, can't have empty possessions.
Waldron to Schindler, wrap-around pass through the hands of Mannon, who was able to track it down, and they'll reset with Mabel McGuire. McGuire topped the key. On the elbow, throws that one low at Waldron, able to dig it out. Now Kraft at the foul line. To Schindler in the lane. She had put it on the deck, lost the handle. It's a jump ball, and the possession arrow stays with Ayersville. 19-17, Ayersville with the lead here on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. 6:56 to play. We're in the third. Crestview, a 70-32 winner over Stryker to start the night. You heard Tenora has advanced in Division III. Fairview and Liberty Center playing in the late game there in that D3. Could have an all-GMC final for the girls if Fairview could slide through. Meanwhile, Miller City stunning number 1 seed Ottoville in a 2 seed or in a double overtime game. That to the post, deflected away. It'll stay with Ayersville. Mark Gregory a little bit surprised by that result when Miller City winning in double overtime. Crestview trying to get back to their third consecutive regional. Here's the inbounds to Schindler. Off the right side, the runner on the way, no good, but she got her own miss. Down low on the square and backs it out. Ayersville 0 for 3. And 0 for 3 in this quarter. On the wing, it's Waldron who goes top the key to Kraft. Kraft over to Waldron. Waldron left side. Now to the baseline and out on the wing. It's fumbled away, but Kraft there to lose the come up with a loose ball. Boy, things just seem out of sorts for them.
They're spacing.
Here's a dribble drive, and the shot blocked out of bounds. Kendra Waldron, so they are bailed out. It'll stay with Ayersville.
Almost like they were a little unsure of that possession.
Yeah. Mention to our listeners what you mean by the spacing on the floor and what they weren't doing.
Yeah, we had too many girls in one area. You have a girl dribbling off the ball screen and runs right into her teammate. You got to recognize that. Space the floor. Make Montpelier move.
And Ayersville just turned it over off of a couple of deflections. The last to touch it was Mannon. She couldn't get it back into her body and reel it in, and it's Montpelier possession. 2 to tie it, 3 for the lead back. 2 minutes gone by in the third. 19-17 Ayersville. Top of the key, Hopper swings it around to the baseline for the lead. Bum from downtown, no good. Rebound, though, offensively. Hopper resets. And a foul called. Montpelier going to get to the line. Zach Grosjean has this call. And that personal foul, I think, going to go Taylor Kraft's way. And that'll be her second of the game. And Kelsey Bum to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Bum with 4 tonight. Buries the free throw. She's their best free throw shooter on the season. At 70%. Check that. Second best on the season. J.D. Reeby's at 73%. Kelsey averages 11 a game. J.D. Reeby's at 12 a game. Those are the top 2 scorers. Bum goes 2 for 2. Bum now with 6. Uribe's, they got to get her cranked up. Now the ball is loose and going to be picked up near midcourt by Mannon. And Tim Nicely has seen things enough. 5:40 to go. Quarter number 3. Montpelier and Ayersville tied at 19. We'll be right back.
Kim's Supply Company in Montpelier has served the area for over 35 years and prides themselves in supplying the highest quality products and technical services at competitive prices. Hard work and dedication has kept Kim's Supply in business that long, and it has also helped the Montpelier team have a winning season. Congratulations to the Locos, and good luck in tonight's game from Kim's Supply in Montpelier. Go Locos!
Is that better? Welcome back out here. It is 19 apiece. 19 apiece our score here in this one. The Pilots taking the timeout as Tim Nicely saw things get a little out of sorts and wanted to rectify. It's Kraft who gets on the interior, and Taylor Kraft, that's her first basket and first points of the night, and it gives Ayersville the lead, 21-19. Zoe Uribe's in the lane, a step below the foul line. Now tosses it to Sister Jada, but it's deflected back to her. Now it's Hillard going to the basket. Runner flipped up and in. Aaliyah Hillard was kind of tumbling down and got the finish.
Good strong finish there and through traffic.
21 apiece. And here's Schindler to answer, and she does. Allie Schindler with 7. And that will give Ayersville the lead back at 23-21. Mahan from the wing. Out on top now to Jada Uribe's. Uribe's gives back to Mahan. 4:48 and counting left in the third in a tight one. 23-21. Ayersville. Winner to get Crestview Saturday night at 6. Coming back to the wing, Zoe Uribe's. Uribe's now to Hillard. Hillard out high right to Bum. Bum middle of the floor, Zoe Uribe's to Jada Uribe's. Spin move, stop, rejected. Get it out of here, says Kraft. Coming back the other way now, it goes to Waldron. She's forced a tightrope as the lead pass was a little too far. She did save it, and now Schindler has it in her hands. Great block at the defensive end. Off the bounce, it's Waldron who gives to Sheets. Sheets gave Ayersville great minutes in the first half. Sheets now to Mannon. Mannon baseline not there. Backs it out. Picks the dribble up. Comes topside now to Sheets. Midway through, she's fouled on the way up. It'll be Mahan getting the foul, says Jeremy Teege.
Both teams are doing a great job of getting to the cup. I'd like to see a little bit more of that on either end. I feel like they can get there whenever they want.
Laney Sheets to shoot a pair. Tomorrow night, I'll be at the House of Heat in Hamler, Ohio. Patrick Henry will host Stryker in a sectional final for the boys tomorrow night. Coverage starts at about 6:40, 7 o'clock game time. Okay, so you played in an atmosphere at Antwerp, and we're seeing sectional games now. Do you like the home for the higher seed, or are you a sectional site fan?
Sectional site.
See, I love the home sites. I've been a witness now to 3 of them, and they've all been really good home atmospheres, with the other team also traveling well, like Edon did for you at Antwerp, as we have a violation, or actually a deflection that's out of bounds. It'll be Montpelier ball. I get the argument, but I like the home. We're in for some big changes next year. We already know we're going to 7 divisions next year. Shot clock isn't far behind. That's coming. It's just a matter of when now. It's not if anymore. Topside, J.D. Uribe's had it knocked free, but it tapped over McGee, trying to stay hot. Can't connect from deep that time. And the rebound to the Pilots. 24-21 Ayersville. 3:25 left in this third quarter. You got a supporter who said you're right and I'm wrong, but I control the broadcast, so you're both wrong. The layup attempt by Sheets is no good, but she'll go to the foul line. She's fouled by Lila Mahan. What do you like about the sectional, the big site? Just everybody coming together in one site, and that's you like that atmosphere?
I do. I mean, it's a home court advantage for the team that's hosting, which I get it. If you want to host, be better, right? Be the better seed. However, just as a player, I always looked forward to going over to Bryan and playing on their floor. Like it was different. Not a place you get to play a lot, so I'm all for the neutral site. 1
for 2 for Lainey Sheets. She has 6 now on the night. 25-21 Ayersville. I know one thing, it's here to stay, and I really thought it was good. To be quite honest, I thought it would happen out of the COVID year when we played that season on home floors. Here's Bum on the left side. Rotates it out now to Hillard. Hillard to Hopper, who faces up on Kraft. Gets into the paint, rotates it now out to Kelsey Bum. Bum gets a high ball screen. Pick and roll wasn't there, so she'll stay on the perimeter to Hillard. Hillard down to McGee. McGee circles out in front. 2:45 left in the third. 25-21 Ayersville. Bum along the baseline. Out to McGee. 15-footer, circles out, no good. And the rebound to Taylor Kraft for Ayersville. Montpelier 2 for 6. And so is Ayersville, 2 for 6 from the floor here in this third quarter. Here's Schindler, and now Tim Nicely wants to talk it over. 2 1/4 to play in the third quarter. 25-21, Pilots on top. This is a full timeout.
Tournament time brings out the best in all of us. Responding to pressure, answering the challenge, and rising to our highest levels. That's also what a good education can do, and that's why you need Northwest State Community College. Whether you're looking for job skills training with industry credentials, a 2-year degree, or even a transfer pathway to a 4-year school, we can help. We also have lots of scholarship opportunities available. The clock is ticking. It's time to make your move. Visit northweststate.edu or call 419-267-1320 today.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
See Cannell Insurance Agency of downtown Montpelier, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Couple of scores at the end of one on Q96.5. Bryan down to Rogers 9-4. That's in D2. In Division 3, Liberty Center leads Fairview 20-16. If Fairview wins, it would be an all GMC district final on Saturday night. Liberty Center trying to get to a second straight regional in Division 3. Short corner entry. They find a cutting Waldron, unable to cash in. Offensive rebound, and a foul is going to be called on Montpelier at the 2:06 mark. And that foul will be Jada Uribe's for the Locos, getting her first of the night. And Kraft will go to the line.
I love that hustle to go after the ball there.
And for those of you that didn't know, I should have mentioned this at the top of the broadcast. Stryker fans probably know this that are listening. Taylor Kraft, who's shooting free throws, granddaughter of the late Bruce Shakow, who coached in our area, spent a lot of time at Stryker. Real good guy. Lost way too soon this in life, and that's his granddaughter, Taylor Kraft, playing at Ayersville. 1 of 2 at the foul line. It's a 5-point Ayersville lead as Kelsey Bum kind of fumbled that one away on the far right side. That'll be a 13th turnover for Montpelier. Ayersville's committed 8 on the game. So 1:56 left in the third. 26-21 Pilots. Basketball to Ayersville. It's brought up into the front court now. Schindler bounces it left side to Sheets. Now to Schindler. Turns. Had a size mismatch. Her kick-out pass is going to ricochet. First off Hillard, and then it hits Sheets and goes out of bounds to Montpelier.
That's physical. It's a little bit more physical than I thought it would be.
Is there an advantage for either? Which team has the advantage if it is physical in your estimation?
I'd say Montpelier.
Okay. Fouls are 3 for Montpelier, 2 on Ayersville in this third quarter. 90 seconds remaining in it. Kelsey Bum brings it out in front. Gives it up to McGee. McGee attacks the paint. Shot over Kraft. Banks it in. Mira McGee has had a really nice game tonight. Has 8 and brings Montpelier to within 3.
Strong take to the basket.
She's the only senior for Montpelier. She doesn't want that career to come to a close tonight. And now Ayersville, another unforced turnover as Waldron threw it at the feet of Sheets, actually at the knees. It bounced off the knee and out of bounds. That's 10 turnovers for Ayersville now. In a 26-23 game, if you're double-digit turnovers, those become even more magnified.
Very magnified.
60 seconds and counting to play in the third. A chance to creep closer or even tie it for Montpelier if they hit a 3. J.D. Reeves to Mira McGee. Back to Uribe. A 3 for the tie. Off the rim, no. Rebound Sheets for Ayersville. Ayersville has had the edge in rebounding here in the third quarter. Sheets gives it up now to Waldron. Waldron circles, or make that McGuire circles all the way around to the right. McGuire gives to Kraft. Put it on the deck. Knocked away by Mira McGee and out of bounds. So 34 seconds to play, third quarter. Zoe Reeves out, Madeline Hopper back in. What will Ayersville elect to do, clinging to this 3-point lead and a half minute left in the third quarter? Kraft, again, a zig instead of a zag, and Mabel McGuire took the blame that time. Instead of popping out on the wing, she was going to set a down screen, and
nobody was home.
Nobody was home. We've turned this, so each team has really kind of taken turns in going in stretches with turnovers. Right now, Ayersville having the tough stretch. And now Mike Bum wants the final shot, I believe, with 15 seconds left in the third. Montpelier down 3, 26-23. Uribe's a spin dribble into the lane. Nice. Scoop shot, no. The rebound to Ayersville off the miss, coming back the other way. Transitioning ahead, Ariel Brown throws it up at the horn. It kicks out no good, or just before the horn. And that will do it. We do have a whistle. Hold on. I think this is going to be a foul on Montpelier just as the horn was sounding. And Taylor Kraft will get a couple of free throws. The foul is going to be on Madeline Hopper on the rebound, or on the attempted rebound. And Kraft to the line. She's 1 for 4 at the free throw line. Missed that one. Now 1 for 5. 26-23 Ayersville. One more to come for Kraft, the 6'1 senior. Lets it loose, in and out, no good. And that's it for the third quarter. 26-23 Ayersville. Final 8 minutes in the district semifinal when we come back.
Hi, this is Paul Rohrig Jr. with the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio, inviting you to our annual open house Monday, March 4th through Saturday, March 9th. Fackler Monument Company has been owned by the Rohrig family for 3 generations, and we are now celebrating 100 years of service. Pre-plan your memorial and make it easier on your loved ones. We are offering 15 to 35% off during our open house. We will help you create a handcrafted memorial that reflects your style while keeping your budget in mind. Stop by our open house March 4th through March 9th in downtown Montpelier, Ohio. As our way of saying thank you for your business, you will receive a free pair of vases with every double memorial purchase, plus 15 to 35% off. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to noon. Visit the largest indoor showroom in the tri-state area or visit us online at facklermonument.com. Quality that will last for generations. The Fackler Monument Company, serving families for over 100 years.
For all of your insurance needs, see Elaine Hake at Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street in Montpelier. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance, plus financial responsibility bonds are available. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency wants to salute and congratulate all of the area athletes for their time and commitment. Good luck to all the athletes. From Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street, Montpelier.
Aaliyah Hillard knifing into the lane to get Montpelier on the board here in the fourth quarter. She has a half dozen. It's 26-25. A back cut is broken up and tied up, and the arrow keeps it with Ayersville. In that quarter, Ayersville 2 for 8 with 4 turnovers. Montpelier 3 for 9 and had a couple of turnovers in that third period. 26-25 Ayersville, 7.5 left in regulation. The inbounds to the right point. A jumper on the way from Mannon is no good. Rebound to the Lady Locos. A chance to retake the lead. A reach by McGuire. Play on. Bum gives to Hillard. Hillard coming around to the right side. Hillard, middle of the floor to Kelsey Bum. Bum continues on the wing. Jump stop, hands to Hopper. Hopper circles out in front now to Hillard. 26-25. Posting up is J.D. Reeves. Give and go right back. Hillard. Runner is no good, but she's fouled. And Aaliyah will shoot a pair. Jeremy Teege saying that foul is going to be the third on Taylor Kraft. She's the first player tonight to get to 3 fouls.
Nice little give and go action there.
Hillard, a tough matchup on the perimeter because you got to recognize and respect what she does with her quickness, so you got to make her shoot the basketball from the perimeter, right?
And she can. She
Yeah.
can shoot knockdown out there, so you got to play her honest. Get to her on the catch. We got to give her space because that first step, whew, she's quick.
Yeah, she is. It's the reason she made it to state in track last year and is a favorite to get back. She did miss both free throws, and the rebound belongs, or the possession belongs to Ayersville after it was tapped out of bounds by Montpelier. Coming back in for the Pilots, Kendra Waldron. 26-25, Ayersville on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Ayersville basketball. Will it be a 1 versus 3 or a 1 versus 2 seed on Saturday night at 6 back here in Defiance? Crossover, Schindler. That was good hands by Kelsey Bum. Now they throw it behind Kendra Waldron, but Schindler went and got the loose basketball. Now Waldron launches a 3. It's way short, no good. And the air ball takes it out of bounds and gives it back to Montpelier.
Not sure that was the shot he wanted.
26-25 Ayersville. 6.5 left in this one. Another chance to grab the lead. A trap on Mahan. She'll circle all the way around to the right hand to McGee. McGee has had a really good basketball game tonight for Montpelier. Jump pass. J.D. Uribe, a second low-scoring night for her here on the tournament trail. She's been held to a pair. Kelsey Bum with 6 with the ball in her hand. Snaps it cross-court to McGee. Touch pass now to Mahan. Back to Hillard. 6 minutes to play. 26-25 Ayersville with the lead. Montpelier possession. Bum between the circles. Working against McGuire. Bum on a crossover. Hands it now to McGee. McGee, top of the circle. 31-26 at the half. Liberty Center leading Fairview in Division III district semifinal basketball. Now it's Mahan. Patience for Montpelier. Can they wear Ayersville down and make them get lazy defensively? McGee thought about pulling the trigger. Now hands to J.D. Uribe. Uribe circles it around and hands it to Kelsey Bum. A high ball screen. It was going to be a pick and pop, but Schindler was right there. Now it's Bum between the circles. Bum goes right. Bum coming back to the middle of the floor. Bum jump stop. Tried to feather it through to Hillard. Hillard grabbed it, and Mike Bum grabbed the timeout with possession. 5:18 to play. 26-25 it stays. Ayersville on top. Montpelier ball, and we'll be right back.
Snow, ice, blowing. Who likes winter? Not me, but Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan can help you muddle through. They have what you need to make your winter a little easier, like ice melt for those icy walks and driveways, snow shovels, and Ego-powered snow blowers. Don't forget the propane for your grills or heaters and our feathered friends during the winter months while the snow is flying. Stop by Donaldson's and grab a bag or 2 of bird food or fill your propane tank. And to make things even better for the winter, stop by and check out their in-store tool sale. Ayersville. Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan. Your stop for all your winter supplies.
John Dye and everyone at Strong Real Estate in Montpelier would like to wish all the athletes in tonight's game good luck. Located right in the heart of Montpelier, Ohio, Strong Real Estate Solutions is successfully helping people find that perfect home, building lot, or commercial property. Strong Real Estate Associates are available to provide you with full service in all your real estate needs. Contact John Dye today at Strong Real Estate Solutions in Montpelier, Ohio.
26-25, our score. Ayersville with the lead, Montpelier basketball. Inbounds comes to Bum. Right back to J.D. Uribe, who brought it inbounds. By the way, timeout situation. 3 left for Ayersville, 2 for Montpelier for the lead back. Uribe's an air ball no good. She just can't find the
Good
range
hustle
tonight. But that great hustle on the far side by Hillard keeps it alive. And out in front, a foul on Laney Sheets, who banged into the Montpelier guard out in front, Kelsey Bum. So the Locos keep it. Free throw shooting, Caela, could come into play big time here when we're this tight.
Going to be clutch.
26-25 Ayersville. Right side, Zoe Uribe for Montpelier. Had it knocked free. Tracked down by Bum near midcourt. Bum angling right on the dribble. Staying in front of her, Ariel Brown. Bum. Near side, almost. Sheets come up with a turnover. Jump stop, jumper no good. Too strong from Hillard. Offensive rebound. Hillard had a shot at it. Then it was taken away by Ayersville. And out ahead it goes now to Waldron. Cross court, threw it behind her teammate. Had to see who that was, Sheets. And now cutting in the lane, it's Kraft who lays it home.
Good finish there.
Taylor Kraft. And 28-25 Ayersville. Winning that 50-50 ball to get a layup. 4 and change to play. Here's Zoe Uribe, middle of the floor in the half court. Picks her dribble up, traveled. Ill-advised turnover that time, but it did come from decent ball pressure. That's a 3rd turnover for Montpelier in the half. They've done a much better job in this second half. Still have 14 for the game. 28-25 Ayersville. Pilot basketball, halfway home in the 4th. Left to right come the Pilots. This is Sheets getting the minutes now. Out high post to Kraft. Schindler trying to work on a post. Hopper has done a good job on her tonight. Schindler's been held to 7. She's the leading scorer. Off the dribble, off the layup. Sheets with a lay-in. If Ayersville wins, she's the MVP and maybe the reason why.
She's just making things happen, getting to the lane.
30-25. Ayersville, 3.5 to go. Inside, Hillard to Hopper, and she'll lay it home.
What a pass. Good find there on the inside. Way to finish it.
First basket of the game for Madeline Hopper. It's back to a 1-possession lead. Taylor Kraft tried to squeeze through a double team and draws a foul. 2 free throws for Kraft coming up. Foul will be on Montpelier. They gave that one to Aaliyah Hillard, and it'll be her first. And Taylor Kraft to the free throw line. She has struggled at the foul line tonight. Free throw, though, there is good. What was the score? So Bryan is down at the half, 21-15 to Rogers. We told you the Liberty score, and PH trails Toledo Christian 26-21 at the half. Kraft that time looked much better, hitting both of the free throws, and the lead goes back to a 32-27 advantage for the Pilots. 3:15 and counting. Montpelier possession. Bum on the wing. Taken away from behind by Ariel Brown. And she'll give it to Sheets. Sheets will walk it up. Sheets into the half-court offense. Going left. Lost the dribble, came right back to her. Rotates it out for Schindler, too tall. Loose ball grab by Waldron for Ayersville. She'll give it up now to Brown. Brown. Cross court, over to Sheets. Now we're down to crunch time. 2:43, the pick and roll broken up right back to Sheets, then taken away by McGee. And Montpelier with a possession. Now got to score with every trip. Here's Bum to Hopper. Baseline right, out to McGee for 3. Got it! Mira McGee from downtown. First 3 of the game for the Locos.
Big time shot there for the Locos.
First 3 of the game for either team. And it's 32-30. Looking to answer. Kendra Waldron Bang! From 3. They'll trade threes, and it's 35-30 Ayersville with 2 minutes to play. Hopper, what a big shot to answer. Into the post it goes. J.D. Uribe's fouled from behind. Schindler looked like she got ball, but it is going to be called a foul. It'll be number 2, and J.D. Uribe's to the free throw line with the clock stopped at 1:57 to play. Jada, a 73% free throw shooter, swishes home the first one.
The big free throw there.
35-31. Ayersville. Kirsten Mannon comes back in for Lainey Sheets. Interesting call here to have Sheets be the one that sits when she's been their best player tonight. Second foul shot is good, and we're back to a one-possession game. 35-32, 4 for J.D. Uribe's. High screen set by Kraft. Schindler crosses midcourt. Schindler to the right side, all the way to the baseline. Nice look along the baseline, but a blown layup by Ayersville. The save then by Ayersville after the offensive rebound, and then they turn it over. What an exchange there. Ayersville had a shot at a lay-in, missed it, then turned it over. Now Montpelier for the tie. Bum off the heel, no good. Rebound Pilots. Great look for Kelsey Bum, and Tim Nicely wants a timeout. We'll catch our breath with 1:19 to play in regulation. 35-32 Pilots. This is a full timeout.
Life is a journey filled with twists and turns, ups and downs. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, we're here to accompany you through every stage of this adventure. From the excitement of starting a new chapter with your partner to the challenges of buying your first home and even planning for the unexpected, our team is dedicated to helping you navigate life's milestones with confidence. Join us at Midwest Community for a financial partner at every stage of life. Visit us online at midwestcommunity.org or stop by one of our branches today. Member NCUA, Equal Housing
Be part
Lender.
of the Montpelier Athletic Boosters and help support all the athletes at the Montpelier schools by calling 419-485-6785. The Montpelier Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the Montpelier athletes good luck in today's game. Strive to be the best, and you will succeed at everything you do. The Montpelier Boosters are proud of all your achievements. Good luck and do your best. That's all anyone can ask. And go Locos!
Welcome back out. 1:19 left. One possession basketball game. Now, this is why you get here, right?
Yes.
You're jazzed. You're fired up.
I'm standing up.
35-32. Ayersville. Got to protect the basketball. Montpelier going to be cranking up defensive pressure here eventually, looking to jump traps. Waldron across midcourt. Hands to Schindler. Now, Montpelier, they have fouls they got to give, so they got to start committing them. They only have one foul in this fourth quarter. Mike Bum is starting to get them to that point. Schindler somehow feathered through the bounce pass. It's blocked out of bounds by Aaliyah Hillard, and that shot attempt was coming from Kirsten Manning. You start fouling now, don't you? 58 seconds.
Would, yep. And she really threaded the needle on that pass.
She really is. It was real close. In the hands of Schindler now. Schindler from the elbow to the top of the key to Waldron. Montpelier, they're calling, and there it is. Aaliyah Hillard gets the foul, her second, team second, 50 seconds to play. 35-32. Kraft, although she hit her last two, is probably who you want on the line. 2, 4, 6, 8. She's 3 for 8 at the foul line tonight.
Are they going to throw a face guard here, you think?
Yeah, maybe.
Not let her get the ball?
I want Kraft to get the ball. Or are you talking about Schindler?
Schindler,
yeah. And that's exactly what they're doing. Madeline Hopper has just that one role, and that's to guard her. Yep. Quick inbounds to Waldron, and a violation should have happened there. And they play on, and a foul given by Mira McGee to stop the clock. A missed call near midcourt. That foul is number 2 on McGee. It's the third team foul. 44 seconds left. 35-32 Ayersville. 44.6 left. One more foul to give. It's brought into the backcourt to Schindler. Schindler dribbles it ahead. Knocked away by Hillard and stays with Ayersville. That's the right call. Yep. 39 seconds left now. 35-32 Ayersville. 39.7. One more foul to give. Sideline inbounds. Can't find anybody. Now they go Schindler using that size. Hopper gets the foul. Schindler bangs her head back into Hopper. Hopper appears to be okay. She's a tough kid. That was the last foul they had to give. So now, from here on out, at least, Ayersville will go to the line. Ayersville themselves, they have one foul to give if they need it late. 35-32, Pilots, 38 seconds left. It's brought in, and a foul on Bum immediately to take us to 37 seconds. Kendra Waldron has been perfect tonight at the foul line. 4 for 4, and she'll shoot her 2 right now. Any combination of hitting one or both makes it a 2-possession game. District semifinal, Division 4. She's short on the first one.
You jinxed her.
There is no announcer jinx. You got to learn that, dude. No announcer jinx.
I don't believe it. I'm fighting you on that one.
Second one is good. So she'll split the pair. It's a 4-point lead. Montpelier down 36-32. 35 seconds to play. Here comes Bum coming up to the left side. Bum on the wing. Bum gives it up now to Hillard. Back to Kelsey Bum. Dribble drive baseline. Tough shot on behind the backboard. No. Hopper there for the follow. Yes.
Good follow there. Good job by Hopper.
And we're going to stay here after the putback by Hopper. Game reset. 36-34 Ayersville. 23 seconds to play. Montpelier down to their last timeout now. 1 remaining. 2 timeouts left in this one for Ayersville. Ayersville has 1 foul to give. Montpelier doesn't have any fouls to give. If we have a held ball, Montpelier has the possession arrow. All right, let's go inside the huddle. You're Mike Bum right now. What are you drawing up based on everything you've seen tonight from Montpelier defensively and what Ayersville's done or not done well on the offensive end? What are you doing?
We got to get a steal here.
So how do you do? What kind of full court pressure?
I'm not guarding the ball.
Okay.
I'm gonna double team Kraft and not let her get it on the way in. Or Schindler. My bad. Not letting her touch the basketball. I'm gonna drop 2 back and 1 play at the free throw line. I mean, they're gonna have to have somebody else step up from Ayersville to be able to get the ball down the floor. I don't think you foul though. I wouldn't foul.
Not right away?
No.
How long? You give yourself to jump a couple of traps and then foul?
I'm going at least 1 trap. If I don't get the first trap and the steal out of it, I'm going to foul.
All right. 26-20 or 36-34 Ayersville.
Huh?
They're not guarding the inbounds. Playing center field, J.D. Urives. Manning to trigger in. Flashing left side. Broken up by Hopper. Knocked it out of bounds.
You have a bruise on your arm.
Oh, wait a minute. They say it's off Ayersville. Unless the officials are going to get together, and that's the right call. Nobody from Ayersville touched it. It was just kind of one official was shielded. That's the right call. 21 seconds left. 36-34. Another inbounds attempt here. Manning to throw it in. Baseball pass up ahead. A wide open Waldron racing to the basket is fouled from behind. With 18 seconds to play, Kendra Waldron, the 2 biggest free throws of her life. The foul is McGee, and it's her 3rd. Waldron tonight is 5 for 6. 36-34, Ayersville. First one on the air is good. On the way and in the air is good. And now a huge one, and Mike Bum going to ice her.
It's a big free throw there.
37-34 Pilots. Timeout on the floor. We're back in 30.
Are you ready to elevate your archery game? Then look no further than Knocking Point Outfitters, conveniently located just outside of Bryan off US Route 6. No need to worry about the weather. We've got an indoor archery range to keep you on target and in top form. Call for open range hours, and coming soon, experience the thrill of techno hunt and 3D archery. Bring your own bows, and all you have to do is snag our special tips. Plus, discover our extensive selection of guns, bows, and ammo in stock. Knocking Point is your go-to destination for all things archery and more. Visit us today and let the adventure begin. Knocking Point Outfitters, the starting point for every perfect shot.
Well, Kendra Waldron has hit the first of 2. It's a 37-34 Ayersville lead, 18 seconds left, trying to make it a 2-possession game. And it's big, big, big because Montpelier just spent their last timeout in icing Waldron at the line. Will it pay dividends? Because remember, if Montpelier is down 4 and they come down to this end, and don't score until, under that 5-minute mark. Ayersville doesn't have to inbounds it. So now Waldron to not seal it, but boy, feel pretty good. On the way, it's good. Kendra Waldron, 2 huge free throws. 38-34 Ayersville. Hillard to McGee, back to Hillard. The drive is blocked away, and that should do it. Big time swat on the interior, and weaving her way up the floor is Allie Schindler, and Ayersville is gonna survive this one tonight. Foul will be number 3 on Hopper, but that's inconsequential at this time. 38-34, a gallant effort from Montpelier is going to come up short. And speaking of short, Schindler's free throw off the front rim. 38-34, 6.5 seconds left. And the number 3 seed, Montpelier, is going to fall. Ayersville is going to win their 11th in a row and get another shot at number 1 seed Crestview on Saturday night. Bum fires a 3 on the wing. It's good, but they can't stop the clock, and that's how the game will end. Final tonight in Defiance, Ayersville 39, Montpelier 37. Stick around. The postgame show will start when we come back.
Are you in need of quality furniture and appliances? Look no further than Direct Link Appliance and Furniture. With Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid appliances, and now featuring Ashley Furniture and Jameson mattresses, you'll find everything you need for your home. Plus, their trained technicians provide service on all makes and models of appliances. With unbeatable prices and impeccable customer service, Direct Link Appliance and Furniture is your one-stop shop for all your home needs. Don't wait. Shop Direct Link Appliance and Furniture today.
Tournament time brings out the best in all of us. Responding to pressure, answering the challenge, and rising to our highest levels. That's also what a good education can do, and that's why you need Northwest State Community College. Whether you're looking for job skills training with industry credentials, a 2-year degree, or even a transfer pathway to a 4-year school, we can help. We also have lots of scholarship opportunities available. The clock is ticking. It's time to make your move. Visit northweststate.edu or call 419-267-1320 today.
Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer has some exciting news. Not only has Peltz been bringing you the finest in building materials for generations, now they have a new website with a huge selection of items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen and bath. Check out the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier or Pioneer, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com. Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Thiel Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Thiel Supply Center in Blakesley, and not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Thiel Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Thiel Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
39-37, Ayersville with the win. They win their 11th in a row and move to 24-1 on the year and set up a rematch with Crestview. It's number 1 seed Crestview, number 2 seed Ayersville, Saturday night at 6 in a district championship game. Well, this one was played closely throughout the entire night. Ayersville just a few more plays late. Any aspect X and O wise that you feel like, that was the difference? I just look at in a close game. So much can stand out. But Ayersville getting to the line more than Montpelier, making more than Montpelier, and they win it by 2. And then Lainey Sheets was terrific tonight. We thought their best player in the game tonight.
Yeah, I thought she had some big plays for them down the stretch that really kind of moved the needle forward for them, and just made a couple more shots, a couple more plays than Montpelier did. And we're able to come out of here with a W.
Couple of moments, too. McGee hits the 3. It's cut to a 2-point game. And that was the only 3, or no, that was one of 2 threes for Montpelier. But then the only 3 for Ayersville, the immediate answer by Kendra Waldron.
Right. I mean, that was big. This place just erupted when that happened. But, I mean, you love to see that. But I think both teams defensively tonight brought the pressure, to one another, which I think both teams didn't have the flow and the rhythm that they wanted to offensively, but were able to get things moving.
Talked to Mike Bum earlier in the week. He really liked his chances. Thought, obviously this was a great matchup for them, and boy, they showed that proved to be very true tonight as they battle all the way to the end, and as they should. I mean, they were a 17-win season. This was a 17-win team. This wasn't like maybe Stryker, Crestview, where it was truly David Goliath because of Crestview and how good that they were. Montpelier right there on the same level as Ayersville here, and showed it tonight in a 2-point loss.
Yeah, I thought they came out and set the tone early.
Final numbers. Ayersville led by Kendra Waldron, who finished with 10 and hit 8 of them. Or 7 of them came at the free throw line. 8 for Lainey Sheets, 8 for Allie Schindler, 7 for Taylor Kraft, 4 for Kirsten Mann, 2 for Ariel Brown. Mira McGee in her final game in a Montpelier uniform did a fantastic job. Led the way with 11 tonight. Kelsey Bum, 9. Aaliyah Hillard, 6. 4 for J.D. Arebes, 4 for Madeline Hopper, 3 for Lila Mahan. Shooting the basketball tonight, Ayersville wins, shooting 12 for 35 from the field, 1 for 3 from the three-point line. You'll hear the reason why they won, in one of the big reasons. Montpelier, 14 of 34, 2 for 10 shooting threes. Montpelier, 7 of 10 at the foul line. Ayersville was 14 of 23 at the foul line. 13 turnovers committed by the Pilots, 15 for Montpelier. Dead even on the glass tonight, both teams finishing with 18 rebounds. Montpelier bows out at 17-7. Ayersville moves on at 24-1, where they'll play 23-2 Crestview in a Saturday night district final back here at Defiance at 6 o'clock. I had a ball tonight. I hope you did too.
I had a blast. That was great.
You going to come back and help me again down now that you know what to expect and how good? Now you know what, the sky's the limit for you coaching, and the sky's the limit for you as a radio color analyst.
You got to get me a different headset.
All right.
We got to work on that.
I'll work on that for you. I know she's not here tonight, but I want to thank Coach H, Suzanne Hollabaugh, for a fantastic year together again covering girls basketball. This is our final game of the season, so we appreciate all the coaches like yourself and everybody else that makes my job and Coach H's job so much easier to do. We have at least one more boys game. Stryker Patrick Henry tomorrow night at 7 in a sectional final. Be on the air at about 6:40. But I was so happy you were able to come and do this with me tonight.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Thanks a lot. Always great to have you. Again, our final, game 1. Crestview 70-32 over Stryker. Ayersville eliminates Montpelier in the nightcap, 39-37. Tomorrow night, Stryker Patrick Henry. Hope you can join me from the House of Heat, 6:40 start time with the pregame, 7 o'clock tip-off. Stay tuned. Ben Murray now with the Midwest Community Federal Credit Union Scoreboard Show. Don't forget, flip over and hear the end also. Brian Rogers on Q96.5. So long, everybody.